or a woman who wants to deny Edo people peace, may the wrath of the gods descend upon him or her.
Such was the all-leading atmosphere that characterized the congregation of priests, priestesses, and traditional doctors who fervently called on the gods and ancestors to help stem the tide of killings, kidnapping, rape, and other heinous practices in the land. This followed the worries by the disturbing spate of kidnapping and other unwholesome acts in the Edo State and other parts of the country, leading to the Benin monarch summoning all the Igyohen Nikbia and Igyohen Nikwo in his palace to fashion out a way out of the mess recently. It was during the meeting that a day was fixed to pronounce curses in the wee hours on the perpetrators of the crimes. Clad in their most intimidating regalia, the priests, priestesses, and traditional doctors, drawn from the length and breadth of Edo South Senatorial District, invoked the gods and ancestors of the land to come to the aid of Edo State so that the people can sleep with their two eyes closed again. Some of the priests and priestesses bear their minds on the significance of the event.
The essence of all this is to fortify, one, to fortify this land. Two, as you all are aware, throughout the whole country, and in Benin in particular, there are so many problems. Assassin, kidnapping, everything, Cult1sts. People are killing people anyhow. People are coming from neighboring states, invading Benin, killing our children. Nobody can go to farm. His Royal Majesty deemed it fit to put a stop to it.
I came with my members. You can see some of them are surrounding me today to help to sanitize the land. A lot of things have been going wrong in our kingdom. People are no longer respecting their elders, and a lot of kidnappings, a lot of killings have been happening.
Our monarch God said the things where they happen for different states, you know, good. So we don't want me back to enter Edo State. Now we come as a traditional person. So that make all of us come today.
It is hoped that this massive spiritual solution will go a long way in restoring peace in the land. Robert Ogbebo, EBS News.
Ni Omomba Edo Uku Apollo Oba II has invoked the spiritual curse against kidnappers, armed robbers, and individuals involved in criminal activities across his kingdom and Edo State. The traditional ruler carried out the spiritual exercise through priests and priestesses of various shrines. The Ewashe, traditional physicians, the Iwebo Society, and Ayilala, calling on ancestral forces to stand against those responsible for violence and insecurity. The ceremony began with a solemn procession from the Oba's palace and culminated at the palace main entrance in Benin City. Participants dressed in traditional ceremony attire carried sacred spiritual objects as they poured libation, performed rites, and invoked ancestral spirits to bear witness against kidnappers, armed robbers, and anyone aiding or collaborating with criminal elements in parts of Edo State.
Awo muyo awo ma oni ebe oda do salopa no odo ayi ndo salopa no odo ayi to na ona yo bayo ona ori ma meke na awon da ha ona ori ma meke na awon wo o yo salopa no odo yo ba ye wo na na o yo ku ayi no o yo ku ino o wi e ku yo wa yi ka ma we o salopa no odo e bokpanya ino iro ta do na fe e hu akeke woko te ya ga sin enya wani ugbe
All right, guys. Thank you very much. I thought I should flash that last video right there on what is currently going on in Benin City. As you all know, that kidnapping situation is everywhere across Nigeria. Killings left to right. So the Oba of Benin, brought these people out, as you saw them there, to lay curses on people perpetrating evil in the land. Kidnappers, cultism, armed robber, many things that's happening. So the lay curse on them all yesterday. Yeah, so I just really hope there will be changes now from the state. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Currently, there's no government. They are now resorting and hoping in Juju to stop kidnapping. This is the country we find ourselves, and this is where we are. So yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. I appreciate you all. It's good to be back here again. Happy weekend to every one of you right there. Thanks for your time. Press on the like, help us to share, take our voices far. Also press on the dollar sign if you can. Encourage what we do here. Mother of all mommy diaspora, my lovely mother. Thank you very much, mommy. Thank you for all that you do, for always being there for us every day here. Thank you very much, my brother Abu Azi. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Mother Peg, Mother Eugenia, Mother Stella, Masaredo, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel, Michael Organ, Emaro, Mike Akiambari, King Oga Kingsley, Madam Amen Bright. Thank you, my people. I appreciate you all. Always right there again. A lot of you have commented. Yes. Tony South, I can see you. Dr. Happy Life. Thank you. God bless you all. Mother Love Maduka, I can see you, and many others. I want us to move on right away. Ikbamusa, thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate you as well. Guys, help us to press on the like, help us to share, take our voices far. And God bless you now. I would just like us to start talking. As you all know, that the situation of this guy of 1.3 billion naira scandal involving the chief of staff of Nigeria, Bajabe Amila, the chief of staff to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 400 million bribery. I guess you heard when Chen were interviewing him, he's refusing to answer any of the questions, hiding under the name that the case is already in court. Now, so we'll find out, my people. Unfortunately, I bet you this case will be swept under the carpet. After all, the presidency have denied it already. They don't know him. They don't know anything about him. So, so that's it. But what do I know? My duty here is to project what is happening across Nigeria, and my wonderful panelists and I will talk about it. We've done our part, and then we move on. We don't have the power to change the narrative, but at least echoing it means a lot. I appreciate you all, my people. Thanks for your time with us. Now, God bless you now. Okay, I'd like us to start.
Mr.
Yes, sir.
I thought you would talk about this issue of swearing for people. Are you telling me that there is no government in Edo State?
Not there I talk, just they say I thought you talk about. Yeah, where I give my submission of that one.
It's brief. I want you to go, Mr.
Are you looking for my trouble?
You know
for
the fact. I don't want you to shy away.
No, wait till me come do for it.
Are you telling me that Oba does not have access to Okpebolo?
Oba have done his part. Call Okpebolo.
To call Juju, he cannot call government.
Okay, what do you
Mr. Elvis?
Mr. Alabo, they carry me go where I don't want to go.
You know where they carry Land, try land. I thought I was waiting for you. I want you to speak. Madam,
Mr. Alabo, they carry me, they go where I don't know.
Madam Deborah, please call. Now you go help me drag and wait, please. So you can
Mr. Alabo, drop me for that. I beg. I don't know where they carry me, they go. They say that's what you do for kidnappers. So I do. I project them. I've done my part now. What if I don't go project them? Now you none of them send that for me. Now I by myself project them. So all the kidnappers don't die for it though. They don't swear Juju for them. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I appreciate you, other people. For those of you that want to call in, this is the best time for you to call in. If not, I'm moving on straight to my panelists. But meanwhile, give us a mandate. If you're available to speak, you're the first on the panel. Please talk to us. Okay, hold on. Give us. No. Hold on. Mr. Joseph Oji, their phone. Sorry. Mr. Joseph Oji, thank you, sir. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
I'm in service. Thank you for all that you do.
Yes, sir.
Thank you again for coming out today. Thank you very much. Just on this traditional thing, I just want to chip in a few words regarding Oyo Ibadan. You know, there is a very, I don't know if anyone who knows about, maybe it's a good thing. Give us a mandate. It's on the screen. I can see him. You know more about Olulu. You know, this masquerade is a heavy masquerade. You know, Ibadan or Oyo, they are known for this. Is a revered masquerade. It's also used to cleanse the land. He says prayer. He goes first to the Olu Ibadan, the governor, and when he's out, he's serious. No woman must set their eyes on it, on the Olu. It's a very important masquerade. He cleans the land. This evil that is ravaging Oyo, I'm telling you, if Olu comes out, don't know. I hope it's not been downgraded. I just hope it has not been downgraded. But the history I know, what I know about Ololu is a serious masquerade. He does what he says he is. He's a very, 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 unless they have downgraded it. Thank you. That's all I want to say.
Thank you, sir.
Regarding thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. Thank you, sir. Okay, they don't link us on the kidnappers. So what is it?
Stop this politics. Mr. Evie, speak. Nigerians are listening to you.
I don't understand.
Mr. Evie do submission like this. No. You are not a politician. I will not.
Wait, people they follow. People they follow, Mr. Alabo.
Okay,
I don't
sorry,
know where they go. People they follow. Hey God. Thank you, Priest Collins. After 78 years, we don't hear from you again today. Talk to us, sir. Good evening, sir.
I greet you. Welcome back. Welcome back from the land of great beyond.
USA. Yes, I want to really play video where I take pass road. I want to play them. After this, I go play. I nearly forget. Thank you, sir.
Okay, well done. Welcome back. I really appreciate.
Why you not call panel now? Why are you calling? We don't miss you for panel.
Yeah, I know. I just the time. I know if I finish what I do later, I'll come in. So I just may not be I say I'm not gonna come in last time. I fed through my contribution.
Not true.
Based on what they go. It's so painful that I'm not always there. My brother, Brad Potter, God bless you, and other panelists for representing. It's the issue that is happening in the presidency now. It's not surprise to me because if we look at the history of Agbado himself, with due respect to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Agbado has been tagged with that kind of activities, with American fraud and all that. We don't need to, hide away from that, and we don't need to forget about what happened recently. His alleged fraud case that he had in America. So if there is fraud in his government, it's not a new thing, because he personally said it in Charter that when they were campaigning in Britain. That these people are his electorate, that they are going to work together. Is that wrong? He said it that Femi Bajabi-Amila as a person is one of his electorate. Even there are certain questions that was thrown to him. Excuse me. There were certain questions that was thrown to him that he allows Femi Bajabi-Amila to answer. That is so see this kind of thing, and the president is still quiet. By now, Bajabi-Amila should be suspended in a society where the truth need to be unveiled, while we are doing this investigation, Femi Gbajabiamila is supposed to go on suspension, and that is what for right now, not discussing the issue, because this fraudulent activity in the presidency is the highest what do you call it? The highest mistake that can ever happen to any nation. That there is an insider that was mentioned, and the worst of all is that one of the only, let me just say, the only person that would have been a witness died 2 days before this. Can you imagine what is going on? Have they carried out investigation to know what really killed that man? Have they done the autopsy to see how he died? A fraudulent nation is created in frauds. Except these people. This is exactly what they were. All these people, Bajabi Amila, chief of staff, and other people, all those people that are following Abadopana. This is what they are doing. That is why you see that this government is not working at all. It's the worst government, because all the budget that is being made are not spent judicially. They use the money for themselves, and they just do whatever they like without even considering what the people are passing through. Look at the whole nation. Look at the evidence is there. Look at 1.3 fraudulently, and somebody is himself as. The guy didn't even hide though. The guy is coming out. He's bringing up. He's having office. He's meeting important dignitaries. If he has no people or has nobody as an insider, this thing will not work. Thank you very much, Mr. Najawa. Let me not waste time. Let other people come in. I'll try and come in later.
Thank you.
It's well with us.
Thank you very much.
It's well with Nigeria.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mr. Collins. God bless you. Okay. I appreciate every one of you right there. Okay, I'd like us to start talking. Let me just go to give us a mandate. Thank you, give us a mandate. God bless you, my brother. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Greetings to you and the panelists. Greetings to the comment section and Nigerians all over the world. Thank you for doing this again today. The issue of Nigeria has become an issue where sometimes before you even go to bed, you want to put your voice out there, just to speak for the country and see what can be done to rescue the nation. I greet everybody. Mommy Diaspora, we greet you. Thank you very much, everyone, for all that you are doing. Our labor or our effort in making sure that we get a country will not go in vain. I am excited, one, because America will be 250 years tomorrow. Notice that number, 250 years by tomorrow. The streets are already shutting down. You can barely see traffic on the road. I mean, today is Friday. Usually on our road, say when you drive on Friday, you know something is happening. People are going to leaving work, taking families out for dinner, going to club and all that. But the roads are deserted today because America will celebrate 4th of July. 4th of July is like the second Christmas, if not for some people, the first Christmas in America. 250 years. 250. Did they just arrive at that easily? No. Now, Black Panther will always say that we did not fight for independence, and because you didn't fight for it, you cannot struggle to keep it. What you don't fight for, you don't struggle to keep. Elvis Onyedigi built Naija Watch Media. He knows what he put into it over a decade now. And he has done everything in his own power to fight people that comes here sometimes, to come sending a virus to disrupt the channel. He will fight them with software, do everything to pull them down. As they are trying as much as possible to pull him down, he does not allow them to have their way, because if not, probably will not be speaking of Naija Watch Media anymore. But that's what you do when you have a clear vision, a clear purpose, and a clear agenda, a clear dream set in front of you. There are times that I will tell you, I don't feel like coming out, but you will still do it because of the love for the country. America is 250 years old tomorrow because some people chose to fight for their emancipation from Great Britain. And ever since they fought for their emancipation, for their independence, they keep getting better as a country. Every year, every day, every moment, every second, year by year, America continue to get better. You have the likes of Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, the likes of Jimmy Carter. Everyone did their own bit to ensure that they make America a great country, such that people like me and other Nigerians can come over here, naturalize, and then become a citizen of the country in as much as you live right and do what is needful. And today, I can boldly say that when it comes to education, I was able to attain a certain level of education because of this country, which my own motherland cannot provide for me. As a matter of fact, scholarship was destroyed, killed, and buried in Nigeria after the people that are in their 70s, in their 80s, in their 90s today enjoy. They lick the orange, chop the kanda, throw away everything so that their children no go benefit from scholarship. America will be 250 years old tomorrow. The country keeps getting better. You will not find corruption to the open like what you see Femi Gbajabiamila did. As a matter of fact, Femi Gbajabiamila stole from his clients in Atlanta, Georgia, and he was sent back to Nigeria. He was a lawyer in America. He stole from his clients, and they told him, you know what, you are not good for the system here. Let's send you back to where you belong. You know what could have happened to Gbajabiamila? As soon as he arrived in Nigeria, there is already DSS, EFCC waiting for him to handcuff him and put him in jail. Because why? He has gone ahead to disgrace Nigeria on the international scene. But what happened? They celebrated him, put a cap on his head. That's why he can get to where he is today, because nobody checkmated him. Nobody. They had the news that Femi Gbajabiamila stole from his client in America. They had the news in Nigeria. The news was everywhere in Nigeria. But the government of Nigeria, after he was deported, did not do anything. Now he has become a double-headed monster. A double-headed monster served in the government of Lagos State under the criminal drug baron Ahmed Bola Tinubu. After he served there, he became a member of the House of Rep, grew up, he became a senator, and now he was a speaker of the House of Senate. Don't forget that. A criminal in one enclave sent back to Nigeria now became the number 3rd man in the country, where there are rules and regulation. He became the number 3rd man. And after all said and done, is now the chief of staff for a president. You know what that means? That means the president can go and sleep and say, okay, go and meet Femi. My words, Femi's words are my words. Whatever he says, you will say, Untoba so labege, whatever he says, knife cut him. You cannot
Give us,
ask any. You
give
cannot
us
ask any.
some, give
Yes,
us
sir.
some answers. For
Yes, sir.
benefit of the viewers, it was the House of Rep speaker, not a senator. He didn't
Okay,
get to the
I
Senate.
take that. Yeah, it was. Yes, sorry about that. So now he became a speaker of the House of Rep. You have the president, you have the vice, you have the Senate president, and you have the speaker of the House of Rep. That means he was the number 4th man, if I'm correct. A man that stole in one country and they told him you are not good for the system. Go back to your country where you belong. Now rising up to limelight. You know what? And these guys are still being celebrated. He will go to Moscow. As a matter of fact, during Ramadan, he will buy cows. He will go ahead. He will even do sadaqah. He will buy rice. I'm not judging him. I'm just telling you the trajectory of how this whole thing plays out. As it stands today, although Femi is the chief of staff, whatever he says in Lagos after Tinubu, Femi is the next man. You cannot check his hand when it comes to Lagos. These are the people that are being raised in our society. America will be 250 years tomorrow. I'm not saying that there are no corruption here. There are corruption here. But which government, a sane government, where the chief of staff is co-opted in a corruption, and that chief of staff he was still in office, yes, as of today, government function today. Femi was still carrying out government function today. A man that would have been stepped aside. Stormer in UK did not commit crime, did not commit any offense, did not kidnap anybody. He resigned because why? He is not performing to expectation. But this man is being found in criminality, and Tinubu closed his eye like as if nothing happened. Don't expect anything good from Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because what? Why? This that is happening is aware about it. Tinubu is aware about it. You cannot tell me that this agency is fake. This agency is not fake. This is what these guys do. You know how many criminality is being run in Lagos State? You know what they do? You know what they do in local government in Lagos State? Go and check out what they do in local government in Lagos State. You have the last mile on the road. They will set up an office somewhere, collecting money from people without the money getting to the government of Lagos State. That's what they do. So this agency is not fake. They know about it. It's an agency created by them to siphon money. It is only that Orowo their word no agree. Say, okay, this is your own court, or this is my own court. When matter no agree, that's why this whole thing burst. And like I tell you yesterday, they commit the crime, they deny the crime, and they kill the crime. They commit the crime, they deny the crime, and they kill the crime. You are even happy in Nigeria. You are even glad that he made this one open to you. How many more have they committed that you don't even know about? Better I do, like I said yesterday, don't be surprised. You may go somewhere tomorrow and Better do is sitting somewhere as the one in charge. Who is their head? Criminal drug baron. These are Lagos boys that he brought from Lagos. And this is how they would destroy the country. I said it here. As soon as you make Bola Ahmed Tinubu the president, Mahmoud Yakub, you have criminalized Nigeria. We were told yesterday that the US government even said that they cannot verify documents coming from Nigeria. Why? Because Oluwole, people like Tinubu, that's their patronage. Certificate forgery, age falsifying. They tell you they go to school. The school does not exist. The school was not in existence. They create the school after they said they went to school. This is what you see. It is only sad that after a while now, even me talking now, we forget about it. Better I do. If this one did not happen, are we going to talk about better I do today? No. These guys are doing all of this into our face and say, well, let's just tell them. We have done it. We have done it. Let's just tell them, just for them to be, it's for their awareness. Femi will still carry his agbada and still go to work. Nobody will arrest him. Olukayode, a pastor in Redeem, EFCC chairman, was in a function yesterday telling us that he wants to be scammed. Olukayode is still in Nigeria. I checked the last time. He still lives in Nigeria. And he has heard about, before this news came to light, Olukayode was already aware about it. DSS was aware. EFCC was aware. ICPC was made aware of this criminality. But what will they do? They will sweep it under the carpet and they will tell us Tinubu has done his bits. You cannot ask him to go and put on khaki. He has done his bits. You cannot ask him to go and put on khaki. That's what they will tell us. Which country on the face of the earth run like this? In China, Bajabi Amila would have lined up for his own day of execution. That's what they do. If it is me, execute me. Yes. My name is Oluwato. If it is me, execute me. That's how we get good country. A country with 250. I see cannot wrap my head around the number of years that this country has been. 250. And you have a country that just 69 or 60 something with the highest level of corruption in the face of the earth. And we have a Bible man, Peter Gregory, will be saying, this is how we can, my brothers are, Peter Obi is our brother. He's not a foreigner. He's our brother. He said, this is how we can do it. How we can do it. I have done it in Anambra now. I have done it before. In Anambra, I left money for them. That money I left for them, airport was built with it. We can do it well. Peter Obi is not fighting with them. He's not asking for their wife or their children. He's not asking for their houses or their car. He's only saying, we can do it well. Let's do it this way. We all may not be perfect, but I have done it before. We can do it again. That's a man that wants us to get to have a better country. The cry of Peter Obi is only offense that he's saying, Femi, don't see from the people. Don't see the common way that belongs to us all. Let us all do it well. Tinumbu, don't see. You cannot come into the back door and start cleaning the house. That's not the way to do it. Come in legitimately. If you win me legitimately, I will go away. That's what Peter Obi is saying. And for that alone, they want to kill him, crucify him. They want to buy him. They want to buy him for just that alone. Because what do you tell me? How can the pastors not line behind Peter Obi? How can the imams not line behind Peter Obi as a man that is upright? How can they not line behind him? How can they not? Korede? How can they not line behind him? So today now, you see level of evil everywhere. Level of destruction everywhere. It's not going to get better until we have the right people in power. Now, somebody has been pied. You know what they commit? They commit a crime. They also commit murder. Because that person that is a sole witness, that person that would have told us how this whole thing happened has been pied. That person did not die through house fire. Don't be deceived. They pied him. They pied him. They pied that man. That man did not die through any house fire. That man was pied. It is only sad that a government can commit a crime and then go as far as taking down the only sole witness that could have thrown light to this whole thing. What a nation. What a people. Is this how we build a country? Is this how we will build a country? And you ask yourself, you see their supporter everywhere. They are even here. They are the one that will before you speak, they are the one typing. They are the one coming. They are the one speaking. Is this how the country where you live? Is how it's being built? In UK, this man did not commit crime. He only cannot perform. He resigned. I thought by today, Ankoff would have been in the hands of Femi, would have been arrested and thrown into prison, but he will not. Mr. Elvis, Bola Ahmed Tinubu allegedly know about this criminality. He knows about it. They are only tweaking. What are we going to do, Nigerians? And this is what Mr. Peter Obi has been saying. We cannot continue like this. Opposition is not docile. For me, I know that Peter Obi is not docile. ADC may be docile, and others like Shore, they may be docile. But Peter Obi is doing his best to make sure that he gets what he wants to get. We all just need to surround him and make sure that we put our voices out there and get the best of the country. Well, I need the mic at this time. I'll come speak again. Thank you very much.
My brother, give us Amade. Thank you so much. You know, say the situation about give us Amade, they say when they get time, they give very good submission. When they not get time, go they tafia for people inside the minutes. You know, go talk 1 minute, talk 2 minutes, they go scatter all his submission for everywhere. But when you really get time, you will enjoy his submission. You know, thank you, my brother. God bless you. You know that most people join the panel from work, from different places. It's not easy. It's the passion that we have for Nigeria. That's why you see people when they work will still join from work. Some people cannot even join the panel. I bet you, as we are talking right now, most people have their earphone or on their in their ear listening to us from work right now. They are listening. So yeah, hopefully we'll have that better Nigeria.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, my brother.
With what you just said now, you don't want to know how many people are driving, listening to you. You don't want to know how many people are driving, people that are walking, listening to you.
Yes, I know. Of course, I know. A couple of people have called in that they're listening from work. Some of them say they're listening inside the car. Yeah. So, of course, I know. First, somebody called me that I listened to you from inside the plane. Your replay. I have to start watching it all over again. I downloaded it before embarking on my journey and all that. So, everybody want to know what is happening in our country and the platform that is speaking truth to power, that's saying it how it is without not, bending the amount when they're giving their submission. That's what Nigeria Watch platform is known for. We say it how it is here. There's no need to bend my mouth to give a submission. I beg, I cannot be part of it. Thank you so much, my people. I appreciate you all. Please help us to press on the like, help us to share. I want to thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji, for the super chat earlier on, and thank you so much for all that you do. Guys, you can do your part by pressing on the like and help us to share, and also press on the dollar sign. Thank you. Okay, let's hear from my brother, Dream Nation. You don't mute since hand. That's why I say make it the do one.
Not that so. I dey wait for you to land. If this
I don't land. What is your submission?
This program, Madam Deborah, please, wherever you did, Madam Deborah, call in. Because when it happened to Pastor Adefarasi, now you help us drag him to put mouth.
No, wait I do. No, Mr. Labo, wait.
You play a video, you know why you play that video. And you
but yes, I'm giving my submission on the video now. Why you don't quarrel with give us a man they will not talk about the
why
video?
Why you can't do politics like this, Mr. Evans?
Why
I don't know you as a politician.
I presented the video where everybody go talk about you. They drag me. Give us a mandate.
Which submission where you give my
which video is that? I didn't honestly I didn't see
video where the Oba of Benin no green go call Bobolo to fight insecurity. They gather Juju people.
Oh, Mr. Labo, so I you know that I for this one consume me honestly. I'll talk about that. See, my brother, honestly, I like how they drag Mr. Elvis. Mr. Elvis, let me even ask you: when you reach UK, you see any the king send me to go do any ritual for your
no, about it. This one when they look at my do. Wait I do now.
No, I ask you when you arrive at UK, your king send me to go do any ritual.
No, now Barty send me present this video today.
No, Barty, you do well. I honestly I celebrate you. We have to tell them. This is
Tell them.
21st century. Now, let me just hold on, please. Like Mr. Elvis would say, this is postmodern century, postmodern world. Imagine if Donald Trump say, okay, all of the Buddhists, all of the herbalists for America, all of the, if there is any, go and fight for us in Iran. Amen. Please, with all due respect, let's not mock God.
Give us a mandate.
Yes.
I beg, not to say they laugh. This is a serious issue. I'm very serious.
It's a very serious issue.
Mr. Niger
it's very serious.
Mr. Niger
Okpebolo should have been given. This is the duty of Okpebolo. You are the man in charge. Man, this is so disgusting, honestly. So painful. So painful. Where are the the last time I checked, Irabo, the former chief of staff, is from Edo State. We are the armies. We are the vigilantes. We are the police.
Wait to make I thank God. Owonka, he said you are listening to me now from South Africa. I beg, be careful. I beg, be careful for that. All these satanic South Africans. I hope say they're not near your area for that side.
I beg, in fact, Mr. Ebe, can you just probably remove his location because these guys are.
Because you see, we still have some Nigerians there, So look now, one of them is listening to us from there. I beg, may God protect you over there, my brother, or whoever behind that name. Because this satanic set of people, man. Mr. Labo,
we send you love. I appreciate you as a person that you can even put this on. Thank you very much. God bless
you. God bless him. Mr. Labo, give your submission, my friend. Give your submission.
Mr. Elvis, keep joke apart. This is a serious issue. and
They
you know
talk.
the
Let
reason
me
why
give your
you brought
submission now. Give
this.
give your
This is
submission.
Mr. Avis. I will just give you benefit of doubt that before this thing will end, you will have time to speak about this video. Mr. Avis, why I'm dragging you?
Mr. Labo.
Your voice is very loud. No, give us Amanda, excuse me. Avis' voice is very loud. Your Oba can listen to you, and he does listen to you. There are things, not be everything our parents they feel keep, but sometimes advice from children they work with it. This is something. Or the Oba of Benin, with due respect, Mr. Avis. This person has been an ambassador.
No, listen, Mr. Alabo.
Abroad.
You can see what Mr. Johnson Emmanuel writes. Not use our Juju tape play.
No, Mr. Emmanuel, I'm coming to you.
I appreciate you as a person that you can even put this on. Thank you very much, God. Exactly.
Mr. Alabo.
Mr. Alabo, give your submission, man. Friend,
there's a feedback from you. There's a feedback from you, Oga Chris. Where's the feedback coming from? We are hearing different voice from your end. You know, so Mr. Alabo.
They talk.
Yeah, let me they talk. Chris was talking, but there's a lot of voices coming from his end. You know, so Mr. Alabo, not use our Juju tape play. Our Oba have done his part.
I'm coming to Mr. Johnson, Mr.
Elvis and Mr. Labo. If Johnson Emmanuel can type this, have you seen any comment from him about this issue of Jabi Amela and Tinubu ever since?
See another one with this one.
No, see, for years, I want to tell this man come panel one day. Have you seen any comment from him from Jabi Amela and Tinubu this one?
Mr. Mandate, thank you. You see, everybody have what he believe on. The other one said Nigeria should go and carry 100 days fasting to make Nigeria better.
No, Nigeria was, I beg. Apart from that, Alabo, give your submission. I beg. Alabo, give your submission now. We go respond properly. Which one be voice or no voice? Which day here Oga Nigeria was the commend Ukwevolo? The kind security, the death sentence, the penalty, everything is saying go sign. How you want to put a voice again? The state government is doing their own. The traditional institution is doing its own. So what do you want make Oba tell Okpewolo to do again? Okpewolo tell me out of the government in Nigeria. Which of the traditional ruler don't stand out? Fight this insecurity. I was talking about the Sultan of Sokoto yesterday. With all the atrocities, he never come out say anything like this. Okpewolo is doing its own in the government.
People when they sponsor them.
Oba still, he not keep quiet. He still went ahead to do his traditional.
Please, can you allow
can you tell us what Okpewolo? Can you tell me what Okpewolo is doing, Mr. Chris?
You disappoint me.
Governor for
My brother, Chris Dublin.
As Okpewolo Institute and say,
Chris Dublin,
whoever they catch, they sentence
Mr. Chris, hold on. Mr. Chris, honestly, Mr. Chris, hold on, Mr. Chris.
Honestly, disappointed.
Mr. Chris, hold on now. Mr. Chris, hold on.
You are just blind with tradition.
Mr. Chris, hold on. Mr. Chris, hold on. You see, sometimes when Mr. Jonathan is speaking here, Mr. Chris, hold on now. Mr. Chris, hold on. Mr. Chris, hold on. Mr. Chris, hold on.
Go reach the
Mr. Chris, hold on. Mr. Chris, hold on.
He's trying to dissociate the whole traditional institution.
Mr. Chris.
Because we know many traditional schools all over Nigeria that are in cahoots.
Oga Chris, hold on now. Oga Chris, hold on now. Hold on, Oga Chris.
Please allow him. Chris, if you know tradition like this, why did the Oba did not gather this traditionalist? Traditionalist to pray
Mr. Chris, no, there's no accolade anywhere. No accolade anywhere, Mr. Chris. The place where you live, bring a traditional ruler.
Can the Oba gather them to pray for the politicians who are the men?
Mr. Chris, honestly, I didn't expect this from you. I'm disappointed. I did not expect it from you.
I'm highly disappointed.
Give us our mandate. Give us our mandate.
It's my time. Let me speak. Can people allow me to speak?
You talk so that people can talk. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I am highly disappointed in some people. I thought, I respect you guys, but if you can tell me you live in abroad
No,
We are nobody.
no.
No, come. Allow me to
No,
speak
make
now.
it
When I
see,
finish, you
Baba
can come when
Chris,
you want to speak.
Allow him
Baba
to
Chris,
speak now. Allow him to
Baba Chris,
speak. He
let
has
him
a
talk.
let
I'm
he
giving
has
my
a let him
Baba
speak.
submission.
Chris, let him talk.
I'm giving my submission,
Mr. Please
please.
let him talk. We are waiting for him.
I
I'm
didn't
here because of
mention
you.
your name. I didn't mention your name. Please allow me to give my submission.
Give your
see,
submission. Don't speak
Mention
for
I
my
know
anybody.
name,
Just
whether
give
talk.
your
Naija was
Mention
submission.
dey
my
there.
name. Leave
Make
him. Mention my name.
everybody, make all of us talk. Naija was abeg. Control the
Baba
channel. Make
Chris,
everybody
I
give their
beg. Let
submission.
person talk.
What are
Ah,
you
Allow,
saying?
Chris, you are the one
Please, you
disturbing the
relax.
panel.
Please
You are
relax.
not allowing me to speak. Oh. Thank you, everyone, for your understanding. It is so disappointing that the traditionalists who are there knows the real criminal in Nigeria. If anybody will come to defend the Oba for this, why don't the Oba organize this kind of thing to pray against the criminal politicians? Can the Oba do that? To say all politicians who are stealing the Edo resources, both past and present, so that we know if those traditionalists who are standing there, their hands are not soiled, they are not part of the system. Who told you Juju is working? All Juju now is politics. We can see in the olden days it does happen. Today, Juju, now politics, the people who are worshiping the Juju are corrupt. They have sold. So those kind of things.
Alabo, not forget Oro for Lagos so during election. Oro.
He work anything. They just
Mr.
it's
Alabo, Mr.
politics now. That is the
Alabo,
part of
Mr.
politics you are
Alabo,
talking about.
Mr. Alabo, Mr. Alabo, I have
Make
listened to
make
you.
I answer.
Mr. Alabo, when I wait, Mr.
Una
Alabo,
do
I have
this
listened to you.
Make
I
una let
beg,
am speak now.
Mona,
Allow him to
let
speak now.
talk.
Allow him
Let
to
him talk
speak.
for a man. I
If
beg, no,
Allow him to
let
speak.
him talk. Please, I
Yes,
beg.
to
una
allow
no go
him.
allow me,
He has the
people
right of
keep
time. Allow him,
interjecting
please.
me.
Where were you guys
When you
before? Allow
want
him
to
to
speak
finish.
your own, I will not allow you people to speak. Oh. Let us
Mr.
have a
Mr. Labo,
control
just finish.
panel.
Nobody should interrupt him. Just finish. We are
Please,
waiting for
I've
you.
not finished now. I have my 8 minutes to give my submission. Please, people should allow me to speak.
You go ahead now.
Okay, thank you. So we will come and be blinded talking about a tradition and be doing like this as if where we live in abroad, who is organizing a traditionalist to come and make things work for you. People have access to the governor. Who told you that the governor passing those laws is really doing? The governor of Edo State have the resources. He have the power to stop the insecurity. So when we want to be economical with the truth, with the fact, and be shying away from reality, we are going through the calling tradition. Which traditionalists? The Juju that have been corrupted? All those people, they're not part of the system. Most of the top people, they are part of the system. They benefit from the first system from the government. The real criminal in Nigeria are the politicians. If you can do it to somebody who is say is a cultist, is speaking this thing, pray the same prayer for the politicians who are looting the billions. So that we know you are fair to everyone. When you are organizing it, involve the politicians to say any political office holder who is stealing the resources of Edo State, let that Juju, even you, the Juju man, if you are part of it, you have taken from the government through the back door. Let the Juju also work against you. Let also we'll see if that Juju is working. So that we know how many people that will remain in Edo State. We are not speaking truth. You have people you can have access to. You can call them to come to your office, even in the night, and speak to them. This is what we want. We'll come in to say somebody telling me that they are trying to exempt themselves from what is happening. That is why they are organizing this one. That you've been shying away from reality, from the truth, to come and be doing this one. And the people want to speak now to say you want to defend. I don't have any issue with you. If you think it is okay, where you are living abroad, it's Juju that make it to work, that stop the criminality. So be it for every one of you, and everyone have your opinion. But I will leave it for that, for this. But I believe Nigerians have understanding and they know the fact. If this is the way forward, that will now resort to say Juju instead of calling the criminals who are in charge, who have the resources, who have the power to stop these shenanigans. And you are calling the people who are already corrupt, traditionalists, who are part of the system, who are doing those things. So they want to stop criminality. See, some places, all these things, they have done it. It doesn't work. It doesn't disturb anybody. In the olden days, our fathers, they might do it. It might work then. But today, all the Juju are politicians today. You need a walk, chichi. You need a walk. We will see it. Let me see. We'll have days to come. People to come and give us result. How many that the juju has gone to? That is where I will end it here. Then let me face what is happening with the criminal system that we have in our country. This is part of the problem. When Daddy was shouting on TV, saying, if you swear in this government, Nigerians, they have destroyed our democracy. Today you can see, I keep saying it, you cannot give a criminal power and think that person will repent with power. You know this person has a stealing habit. He doesn't play with anything that comes to do with money. He is not satisfied with wealth. And you put him in charge of the resources of a country. And you think these people will change. No. We have just legalized criminality in Nigeria. That is what we have done. We have legalized criminality in Nigeria. This is little because it's coming out to the TV. We are just thinking, if you know the corruption going on in this administration, how much they are stealing and what, as I'm talking to you, how much is still missing today. Nigeria, we are in big mess. It's not going to end. The only thing is that the mistake has been made. The man who have done it and his allies today is an ambassador. They have rewarded him. Upon the money he took, they still reward him for what he has done today. So we reward evil people. We reward evil people. Give us Amanda was talking about he was deported. He ran away from America. America are looking for him. I'm not sure he was deported. He hid and he ran away. They were looking for him. And so he can't go there. But he came to Nigeria. He's a celebrity. Today he's a chief of staff. He's a chief of staff to the president. So how do you think a character like that will get to where there is money, open resources, oil well, and you think they will repent with power? Until Nigerians will come together and say enough is enough. We are not doing much. If my brother is saying we are docile or opposition, it should generalize Nigerians. We are not doing enough. We have more than this to present. See, everywhere we'll be dragging these people. They will not have any place to hide now. As you are doing it, you are on the street. This cannot happen in any civilized country. Are we telling ourselves that Nigeria is not civilized? We are civilized. But we choose not because we have accepted corruption as a way of life. So for majority of us, we don't see this to be anything. We are waiting for our own turn to come. Nigerians, enough is enough. Let us come together. If you don't remove these criminals in power come 2027, which I said we must start it from this process. From now on, begin to drag our neck. Everything, every system that is going to make them, give them this legality again, come 2027, we must fight those institutions and make sure we let them know that the voice of the people are the voice of God. If we fail to do this and take this thing into consideration, my people, 2027 will come and go. We will still gather here and be talking the same thing. And if this criminality continue, they succeed second term. Sorry for you. 50 years I'm even calling. It's a bit closer. They have a bigger plan ahead that their children will come and still continue to rule you. That is not a system we want. Let us come together and see how we can kick this criminal out of power. And let us not be pretending. Let us not be shying away from the truth. Let us stick to the fact. We know the fact. We know the direct people that we can direct our problem to. Let us not pretend. We must unite to fix our country. A new Nigeria is coming. And I strongly believe that that new Nigeria is possible. Together, we will get it done. Thank you, everyone. And God bless every one of us. Mr. Elvis, thank you for the opportunity.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. To be honest, I listened to you. I listened to the arguments that were almost coming out, although a lot of people are still going to speak. You know, But I'd like to say this before other people will speak. But everybody, just give your submission. Be free. Don't hide under my submission. Just be free. You can counter me. You can disagree with me. You can agree with me. Just be free. But if you have to listen to what Mr. Alabo said, make una no vessel. What it be life for them? Let's be honest. Because I listen to him. When can we have a traditional leader that will lay curse on politicians, be bold to lay curse on corrupt politicians? And do you know why they cannot do it? Because they are partisan. They are part of it. They know one way or the other, they will lose their benefits. So that's clear. And this is not the first time I've talked this thing for a year before now. I've said this so many times. I've called out traditional rulers. I've called out religious leaders that these are the kind of things they can never do in the rest of their life. So for me, I don't see anything bad way Mr. Alabo talk. He did not disrespect anybody. He did not insult anybody. He was just speaking truth to power. And it's the truth. I agree with him 100%. Hold on. I agree with him 100%. When can we have this same energy to say, Edo State is not working well, Lagos State is not working well, or whatever? Then the traditional ruler there will come out to say, okay, let's lay curse on all the politicians that is stealing our commonwealth. Can that ever going to happen in Nigeria? It's not just Edo State or whatever. In the whole Nigeria, can this ever happen? So for me, the submission of Mr. Alabo 100% is right. And what my Oba did, I support it 100% as well. Yes, he have done his part. Laying curse on kidnappers and everybody engaging in chaotic activities in Edo State. Yes, it goes a long way because we believe in our Juju. Yes, I understand the comparison, where we they stay, they know they do that kind of thing. But yeah, that is the only thing he can do. But if you are saying he's not calling out Okpebolo and all that, yeah, I don't know what to say on that. But what he did I support it? Yes, I support it 100%. He has done his part. I support it 100%, laying curse on these people creating these things in my state. So let other traditional rulers also come out and do their part rather than, just staying mute. At least do your part. If you're not doing well, people will say you don't do well, but at least you try. Other traditional rulers should come out and also do their part. That is my response to that. Thank you very much, my people. I'd like us to move on. Give us somebody wanted to quickly say something. You have 30 seconds because I need to go to Amashola. I can't hear you. Give us somebody.
Naija Watch, I beg, you need to get something to talk.
Okay, hold on. Give us Amade. We can't hear you for the last time. Okay, that's fine. Mr. Chris, quickly. 30 seconds.
And thank you very much for coming in. But I think, after you support Alabo finish, you're still supposed to support me. Because me say directly, wait till you talk, so now wait till me I talk.
Yeah, I did. I couldn't hear your submission, to be honest, because there were a lot of voices coming in.
Because now exactly wait till you talk, so now me talk for my submission.
Okay. I would like to hear more from you later.
But Chris, the reason why you know if because never is your time to talk your own. So if it is time to talk your, if you support.
So even Naija Watch, even matter like this, be like say Black Panther don't talk on before. To be honest, if you make your submission like this, it change what people want to talk. It modify. What you for just do you go stay, make everybody talk, then you will come talk your own.
Naija Watch submission not modify my own.
But Naija Watch statement should not change your opinion.
Exactly. Now. Just give your submission. It doesn't matter.
That's it.
Be free. That make me talk.
We know what it, let's be realistic. We know what it, even you Naija Watch, before you start, not be waiting you first talk before you start. Maybe you talk, say may not be like say if you don't talk now.
It don't reach my turn or who did talk?
Because you know that is what people will do. Now make you feel make that one finish.
All right, Mr. Chris, no tackle on one by one.
Yeah.
Let me come back.
Like this,
I know so nobody. I know so nobody they hot. Mona express how it they hot. I don't hold anybody. I beg. Just talk.
Elvis.
Go against me if you want. Just be free. No problem. Quickly now.
Okay,
Mr.
sorry, I actually took out my essay. Sorry about that. You know, I think 2 days ago or 3 days ago, we said here that K1dnappers does not work and karma does not catch anybody, right? Honestly, I just like as this story come up today, and it will just show us what we are doing. So thank you very much.
More shop and run. No problem. I day here, they listen to everybody.
Mr. Elvis, what I will appeal to you, I beg, my brother, keep your satellite to.
Mr.
Labo,
Other people talk, I beg.
I just 30 seconds be talk something. I don't want to speak.
No, we don't get time. This matter the hot. Let other people talk.
Finish now. Oh God,
you don't talk to me. You don't get time. Just come on.
You are taking our time. You are taking our
time. Let's
relax.
move on.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Mr. Naija Watch, I beg, please beam your satellite, okay? So that we can take statistics of how many people are dying.
Thank you.
Thank you. Amashola. Thank you, my brother.
Naija, I greet every member of the panel. I say, by the grace of God, we shall get to the promised land. Anyway, anyhow, will be our president. How God does it, how God will do it, I don't care. It's his own business. Do it for us, God. Now let me come to the criminal enterprise of Bola Tinubu and his government. I watched the video day before yesterday, and they listed everybody in his government. Everybody in this presidency, under this government, had criminal characteristics and crimes to be answered for by the former EFCC chairman, the first EFCC chairman, which is now the minister of whatever he is in the ministry. I think it's defense. You listed people. You told Obasanjo that these people are the list of criminals in the country. They are working with them, and this is happening. Tinubu is not alleged. I can't say even alleged. There is no way in a real government that somebody will open a parasita under your cabinet, and suddenly one person, one badger crook in your government will say he's denying it. How on earth did the person get all the offices? Who is a fool? And Nigerians are so brilliant that you can't deceive them. You can't deceive them. And you're coming out to make statement that this is not, you are not aware. You are not aware. Just like you're not aware of Boko Haram. You're not aware of all the killing. Somebody has an account in the FCBN. That means Naija Watch, you need to go open account in CBN. Since any fool walk up and go to the office, be in federal secretariat, have an office, employ 300 plus staff, and you say it's fake. Who is paying this? Who has to pay their salary? This is just one ministry that has refused to submit money because these guys are crooks. The full cabinet of Tinubu are all crooks. This is just one person. Maybe this guy is just someone like Naija Watch that wants to do something good. He wants to have integrity and do something nice. He's spending his money. He gave him money as bribe. You can't talk about that one. Just to come and say, that means anybody that wants something good to come out in Nigeria has to pay money for him to do something positive for the country. And the man believes in what he believes in this ministry, and he spends his money because he has not paid you your balance. You say it's a fake ministry. If a man has a ministry and he wants to take 40-something% out of the money, what is now left? Shagori is there taking all the contracts. Is he the only contractor in the full country? There used to be a company called Juju Oba. Where are they today? Shagori from nowhere. Lagos, all the the contract is taking is we can't even count it again. But I agree. The existing rules that we have people applying that bandits are attacking people, you can't say you go and fix it. You are interested in doing new contracts. Well, that's where you can now put siphon money. This means the guy has refused to drop money now. Nyash job blow. Now you're not trying to pull yourself out of it. Maybe tomorrow, next tomorrow now, we'll hear another ministry complaining that they want to take money. Why are we so wicked? A man that has been determined, said he has criminal activities in US. He was chased away. He's now your right man, your PA, your confidence. And you can't say, Tinubu, if you're not ashamed, sack this man by tomorrow. Latest Monday, he should be out of your cabinet. To free yourself, you're not corrupt. You are taking Shurore. Shurore said, according to Shurore, he said you are a thief. Okay, you defend it now. Pursue this man. Something is wrong. They say you are stained. Remove all these things off you to clear yourself. I want to contest for election. How on earth do you think people want to believe you? If you see have the man that is claiming he didn't sign that department, he's not aware. It is a fake one and he's still with you. Well, Nigeria is finished. No two ways about it. Me, I don't talk from my mind. After election 2027, either we bust out, claim the country back, or we just people sit down as usual, as they sit down now. Nigerians are sitting down in their house. Somebody is stealing money. And we see the inside house with the whole BC. Did they borrow money? NNPC's own is still there. Nobody, Nigerians are keeping quiet as if that money in a dash. If it's somebody's company, will they collect that kind of money? You won't start the person and arrest the person. They're all moving freely. An average Nigerian politician is a thief. The only one I can't say is a thief now is our PO. The rest of them are thieves. The other day, Shumole, you say something is, you said, okay, arrest this man, though. Former NNPC person, arrest. Only you change back the next day. No integrity. Ali Ndume is the only person, is the only human being in that Senate. It's the only human being I see in that Senate that has compassion. The rest are a bunch of thieves. Senate president has case. I can't forget that word. Off the mic on your head, off the mic. You did it as a senator. Election is coming now. You see, come back as a senator. You want to come back as oh God. But each time I come look my I be tired. Today on I just came into just of this fraud, this Tinubu fraud. They are trying to cover up, and Nigerians will let you enter the carpet to bury, disappear into thin air. Case closed. I for now, for the issue of the Oba, if only next election, when they are swearing the next president, let him go and swear against Oluku Ayilala. Make them swear. If they know say they get mine, leave the Bible and Quran alone. Because the Bible and Quran has killed us. The man reading Bible every Sunday, he has gone to US to tell them lies that Tinubu is doing well. Somebody that if I see, I will stone him. If I see Adebo physically, I will stone him because he's wicked. Hypocrites as pastors. They are everywhere. And Nigerians are looking at them. On Sunday, these fools will still go to church and go and pay tithes to a man that's been lying on the pulpit. You see it, koro. We see it every day. There is no day go social media, somebody is being killed or attacked or kidnapped. And this man has the gut to go to why didn't you come and say it in Nigeria? Then I'm stoning. Went all the way to America to go and receive them. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Mashallah. Thanks for your submission. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Mr. Odua, talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, my happy weekend. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. Happy weekend to all of us. Well, I don't have much to say, but to address this thing, You see, we are talking of tradition. That is our religion. That is what we believe. And people say, you are cursing. No, you don't. He did not curse. He prayed. They pray against bad something. Now, you said they did not measure politician. You see, when they were measuring something, they did not measure person name. They said the people who don't want progress. A politician is among people who don't want progress. He said stealing. So a politician is stealing. It is so according to my people, my parable in my place said, those who say women are not good did not minus his mother because say women. So a person said, let's pray against those who are kidnapping people. It's a welcome development to what you believe on. Another person should not come out and be criticizing. Why did you say let's pray against those who is kidnapping people? Or are you happy seeing the kidnapping in the state? Or those who call themselves cultists that is destroying themselves? Are you happy people are doing that? The answer is no. So if anyone come out and say, let's pray against this thing, and the way you know how to pray, that is how we pray for them. So except if the person is involved, it cannot be paying him as this thing because I'm involved. Why must you come and pray against it? So if a person is not involved, is welcome development. Now you said they should channel their power to Modo Pebulu. In the whole Nigeria, Modo Pebulu is the only governor who have very stringent law against wickedness. First, you hear since he came to office now, just 2 years, have you heard in Edo State that courtesans they are killing themselves anymore? The answer is no. Then the kidnapping now, that time everybody will say Fulani, 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 Fulani. But since Modope will take a stringent law, you see that we are now even seeing that it is most of these kidnapping people, they are our people. That they only hire some Fulani among themselves. Like the house they destroy in Ubiaja. It is our person. Okay, the one they just destroy now, it is a data person. So it's still our person. So those ones they are destroying in the name of court, it is our people. So if Modo Pebolo can destroy people's house and make sure they go to jail and do this thing, then which other thing did you want them to do? The other day said they want to make law, a court, special court, that it will take us to the way they used to treat Anini and Osumbo, so that it will put fear in the life of people who wanted to do it. Everybody welcome the development. So which other thing do we want him to do? Okay, the Oba the other time he called all the what we call Okareli in the entire local government of Edo South. He summoned them to the palace and let them know that you cannot say you don't know good people in your community, and those your good people, we also know bad people. So for that, everybody what we call security is collective effort. And that is why I always say this here is local, it's our community we start first. And Omonoba have let you know that it is community that start first. And Modo Pebolo still welcomed it and say, it's good, it's a development. And he's planning to, if there is a video, I don't know if it is Nigerians that watch it, the house then demolition. They said the governor also want to summon the same or Kareli to the governor's house. So which other thing that the man is not doing? If Obaseki did half of this thing that this man is doing, I believe it will be a new face we will have face. In the time of Obaseki, before you hear Edo they hot to Edo they hot. But since this man entered, Edo have never hot. So we should regard person when he's doing things. I regard Modu Pebulu very well in all these things because he have come with this thing. We know, okay, the Fulani that kidnap people in Ogida, I think Lagos Road side. He caught them and the other day. They showed them in the news. So that is for that. The pastor said people should be doing prayer and fasting. But the thing is, the pastor did protest against good luck. That is why people call him out. In time of Buhari, it is only our traditional ruler who wrote Buhari, not only to write him, he also went to him in Abuja and let him know that hey, people are crying. Everything is hard, insecurity everywhere. The same Oba we are talking about today, he did that. And we have other traditional rulers in the country. Can we bring anyone who have been trying to make sure that peace come to the country that the way the Oba is doing? And say, this. If we can bring 3 out, it is a plus. But it is very difficult to find. So let us give honor to those honor is due. So that is what I can say. That is why I said mention my name so that I don't provoke people. But you can mention my name. Even if it is good, mention my name. If it is bad, mention my name so that we can put it out and see. So that is for that. For the government that they said it is the forge or whatever office, there is no, you see, because a country, a criminal said, steal it, grab it, and run away with it. Everything we are experiencing, they are running away with our money. That is why you always borrow and borrow and borrow and borrow in our neck. So they always create one way or another that we used to carry money from us. Now, Bajabi Amila, the man is said he cannot grant an interview because the case in court, because he know that that is a place they will kill everything. Bajabi Amila is still in office. The government is denied for him. Where are the EFCC? What is their job? Do they not call them Economic Finance Crime Commission? Are they not the one who's supposed to be putting everything out? But if it is to go and arrest person, those boys they call Yahoo boys, you will see them active. But when it now comes to the people they're supposed to use to show example, all of them docile. So the truth is, because the country people will not value what is good when they see it. And that is why they welcome bad people to come into office. So they are running away with it. But I pray that if the court will not do justice to the case, because before you hear now, they will tell you it was fake news. Person is still sitting in office. The presidency, they say presidency, they are denying for him. And the office you occupy, nobody can go there without the presidency order. The place that the man have his office. Me cannot go to Aso Rock. You cannot go to Aso Rock. So we know, because they know that Nigeria, they tell them anything and they will accept. That is just the truth. Thank you, Mr. Anjawosh. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Oduwa. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your submission. Before Mr. Oduwa started, he said, I don't have much to say. And he finished your 8 minutes. I felt and say, people when they talk for this platform say they don't have much to say. Now they watch them well. Now they use more minutes they pass. Okay. The next person to us. Okay, Madam Patricia don't come out. Okay, all right. Oga Chris. Finally, we are here with you. After Oga Chris, then Prince Collins. Oga Chris, your body they hot since make we hear it now.
I don't get much to say.
You don't get much to say. You want to be like Mr. Oduwa now.
Anybody come up for
to be honest,
for fry
when
pan.
do I talk that thing? When the part do I talk that thing, say don't get much to say. I just they laugh. Because you don't talk and before.
In the emulate you now. In the emulate you.
Now they talk past. Well, everybody, let me just stand on existing protocol. I be like say go hot today. I'll stand on existing protocol and welcome everybody to the broadcast. Despite that, I must take time to appreciate Oga Naija for doing this every day, for the energy, enthusiasm, the balanced journalism, the fairness, and everything you do. May the good Lord continue to bless you. And Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much for being a wonderful mother. Just look at how stressful this broadcast is every day. You kept encouraging your son. You are not discouraging him. Rather, you are even supporting him to keep doing this. May the good Lord continue to answer all your prayers in Jesus' name. People, now good evening. I see all of you for panel. See, let's just dig into the issue at stake. I'll try to take this very slowly so that it's not confrontational. See, we really need to understand if they argue about things, we just need to stay focused so that we don't mix up things together. I'm glad, say Naija Wash talk, say yes, waiting the Oba doing the 100% in support. And that was my line of argument. But my problem is say, I don't really know waiting consign waiting Oba do and swearing for politicians. I don't know the nexus. I don't know why, not even that. I don't know why you need to call the Oba out on this action. I think that's actually where the problem is. Maybe not that one I don't understand. I don't know why you need to call the Oba out on this action. Because for me, he did what he was supposed to do 100%. He didn't do it under duress. He didn't do it because people were not talking and casting aspersion on him. He did it as a father. He did it because he saw that things are not going the way they should go. He not do anything against what the governor they do. He didn't do anything against what the governor they do. For example, as governor talk, say any person where they catch, say he go buy the person. If they judge the person, he go sign the death warrant. Assuming the traditional institution can intervene, say no, I beg you, we don't want death for our land. No worry, not do anything. Hold on, make we try traditional method first. We call him out, and I'll be the first to call him out. If he's telling the governor, don't worry, we will take care of the problem. Don't go ahead with what you say you want to do. We will take care of the problem in a traditional way. Then I'll be the first to call him out. The Oba has not intervened in any known orthodox method allowed by the Constitution. No, he's not stopping it, he's not blocking it, he's doing his own. And if you understand the way tradition work in Benin, una way they talk, say the thing no they work, you be outsider. You be outsider. We dey use and make parable for our place, say, if you say the traditional stool, the traditional powers in your place, in your village, in your town is not effective, the time you need those things, you will never see them. At the time you need those things to defend yourself, you will not see them. The Benin is a very, very old traditional institution. And that is how it has been, and that is how it will be, because we have our identity. Despite that, we still have a mix of Western values. In short, if you even they talk about Western values, now even Benin people self. Now only Benin. Tell me how many traditional rulers for Nigeria go they address people, go they use English. If you are even talk about Western world. Now, very rare occasion you go see the Oba they speak Benin. Most of the time is English, talking to everybody. Now, those states, Benin, now the common language now Pidgin English, not even Benin language. So if they talk about West, now we. If they talk about tradition, now we. If the Oba come and swear for people where they cause trouble for the land, it not involve politicians. Is it not? Your politicians not even part of it. Now, make I even people who now we don't understand, they understand where you people are coming from. Do you know, according to our tradition, it is even a sacrilege. It is forbidden. Hear me well. It is forbidden to destroy a building. It's a sacrilege to destroy a building. But
God bless you, Mr. Prince. God bless you.
When we instituted that destruction of building, Oba no intervene. Oba no intervene. Ask any person, you cannot destroy a building in Benin. You no intervene. Then you still come out. What exactly do you want the man to do? See, if we even think, say, if this one are about Peter Obi, bring any traditional institution where support Peter Obi more than the Oba. Because when Peter Obi go Oba Palace, you know the question where Oba answer. Now, wait till everybody don't know. He has answered, Peter Obi, I hear say, then give you land. You reject him. Is that not a campaign for Peter Obi? He give a microphone, may by himself explain. The whole world was watching. and Peter Obi begin to narrate that integrity. And it's on record. It's on record. Everybody can go and see. So if not that one, Oba know it will be good governance. Now, let me even tell you, the person, you see those two people where they carry something behind Oba, the one way do and follow this Oba papa, when Oba enter, because of what the man involving. Now, this Oba by himself hand over that man to EFCC. By himself. So we need to separate the issues completely. Whether he walk or he no walk or no be that one that they talk. So, but has he taken a step? He took a step. And how do the people in the town perceive that? Now, waiting matter be that. Like a power do what they talk. They discover, say, apart from Fulanis, but people within the states, they are all involved. And that's why it be across all the states. But this is the only state where the traditional institution come out, come swear for everybody involved. Because the people in the state that are involved, they will be afraid. And even all these little traditional rulers in the hamlet and every other places, the message go sink, go reach them. And the way this thing work, when Oba don't swear like this, if any person gets information, people go eyes on the read themselves. They go, they leak information. Okpewolo constituted, in all honesty, Okpewolo. See, what to make me know they talk about Okpewolo, I don't want to be his campaign manager. I don't want to be the person speaking of his good work. This man constituted a board, apart from the court, constituted a board, a judicial panel, where go they try these people so that they go fast track them. Once you catch them, they fast track them. Wait till even cause them. Any person where they catch kidnapping, the man go there, go destroy the people's house. If this man never destroys, he don't pass 10. If not so, every state they do it for Nigeria. If not so, the federal government, they do it. We foresee they talk about kidnapping today for Nigeria. Can we? And most of these people, it doesn't matter. In this land, they go destroy. Now, Chi go destroy. In Benin, go destroy. Any house at all where they don't link to any of these things. That's what this governor have been doing. Tell me which other state, any person they do like that. And tell me how many times you don't hear see Oba say may not do them. So some of these things, we need to separate the issues. We need to separate the issues clearly. Let them play video. In short, they not be like, I don't feel talking Nigeria was saying no here. Nigeria was even comment to the extent Nigeria was even comment the Okpewolo himself. Say if he's going to continue like this, the way he talk, if he true do am, he no mind, he will start to the support him. That is to the extent. So even talking about that, the Western world will not they talk. So what do you mean say that country where then they whether not so they do? And yes, now so they do 100%. I did Denmark. Ask any person. Every Christmas Eve, all Danish people don't go gather for the queen. Queen, no, not even king. They are queen. They don't go gather. I go address all of them. You were there, UK. Can you form a government in the UK without you know go dobale for where king day or queen? Without you know go dobale for where queen day. See, if people destroy their tradition, I don't know. In one month, we go they blame West. In another month, this is the way we they call Western style. So now their own tradition be that too, if you don't know.
You understand?
Now their own tradition be that. That Bible where they tell they swear. Denmark, they don't get religion. Now Bible, now be their tradition. Now make they use Bible this way. If they say we get sense, if they make any person governor, now those juju so one they use math, they condemn. Now those things they're supposed to tell they swear. Those things are the tradition of those people. That is the stupidity of people. They say they want to do wedding. They go first do traditional wedding. Don't come go do Christian wedding. Go do church. You forget that Christian wedding. Now Jewish law and custom. You they do a traditional wedding for another person. You they call a white wedding. You they do Oiboma traditional wedding. Now you they call your own white wedding. That's how shallow we can be. In the US, if they make you president or whatever, no be Bible then tell they swear, because now that one be their tradition where they know. If you don't know, I'm saying it now. In Ireland, the same thing. Now then be Catholic. Now that one be their tradition where they know. So today, now the tradition where we know, you know if they call another person tradition because when a Western world, now that one go come be your own. No. It is impossible. If people contributed in the destruction of their own traditionals. Now they know because now so people take join Fulani people come say this is our tradition, they destroy them. When they finish everything, they take over everywhere. It still happen for Kwara State. So when we separate the issues, I don't see anything wrong that the Oba has done for doing this. If there is, you let us know. Thank you.
Okay. Oga Chris, thank you, sir, for your submission. I appreciate you. Egypt just went through. Australia they're gone. They're out of the tournament. You know.
Oh yes, they just missed out. Okay, they just missed one goal now. Okay, yeah.
They missed two.
They missed two now.
They are
but
out.
Egypt need one now. Egypt need one more.
Nothing like now. It's over, God. What are you saying? The game is they can't come back anymore.
So you never know. But I mean, Egypt don't win this one already. Let's see.
It's over.
Don't forget Senegal.
They don't miss two. It's over. If Egypt score their next goal, it's over.
Yes.
So yeah, it's over. So
but that Senegal match pay me, Mr. Elvis. Them for line those guys up, make them flog them cane.
So that's just it.
Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
You feel they excited say Egypt go through Central Africa. But the funny thing be say you see those Arab Africans, they don't consider themselves as Africa.
As Africa, exactly. Yeah, that's one thing I don't
like.
Arab, including Morocco.
They be Arab. Now we just fool ourselves here.
Yes.
To be honest.
You are right, oh.
Including Morocco.
It's over. They've gone through now. You don't take chair to come out.
No, Morocco, they try to tell you we are Africa. Morocco. Have you met any Morocco person?
Now only Egypt they mess up. They deny, say they're not African.
Okay, they don't not Egypt. Not Egypt. It is Tunisia. Tunisia, I did deny.
All right. Okay. Thank God that they've gone through. Let's move on. The last person on the panel. Let's hear from the last person on the panel, which is Prince Collins. Thank you, sir, for a long way. Talk to us 8 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you, everybody, panelists and viewers. I told those in the comment section, I celebrate you all. Mommy Diaspora, shall be well with you. I talk by you. May God give you strength to continue to do what you are doing for us. I spoke briefly on the issue of the present government in our country when I called, so I'm not going to be emphasizing on that because a lot of people have also spoken. We were spoken very well. If it is a situation where a country follows the rule of law and due process, Femi Gbajabiamila at this moment is supposed to be in suspension while they are investigating him to see how things are actually going. But the fact that they are all entourage, they are, syndicates, seeing him as somebody that is so close to the president, only God knows what is going on. And I don't expect the issue to be swept under the carpet as usual. Let us tell Nigeria what is happening to our taxpayers' money and what has been happening so far. If this one is uncovered by mistake, I wonder what has been happening that we have not been able to uncover. So having said that, I'll quickly talk on tranquilamente. I'll quickly talk on the issue of tradition, culture, religion, and how it impacts our government of the day. You see, one of the major problems that we've got in Africa is what we'll just be talking about. Africa has been so battered to the extent that we have decided to see our tradition as something that is outdated. We have seen our tradition, religion, and culture as something that is not reasonable. We have been able to, imbibe the Western religion, Western cultural practices, and whatever. Most especially those of us that have traveled to the Western world and the civilized world because of what we have exploited and enjoyed. We no more see our religion, our cultural heritage as nothing. That is an error. It's a great error to our personality. Because even if you spend 200 years, which I know that nobody will ever spend at the recent time because we are not Methuselah. Even if we spend 200 years on earth and stay in the Western world, they will still not accept you. They will still call you an African. So Bob Marley said, oh no, I think Peter Tosh said, no matter where you come from, as far as you're a black man, you're an African. The white people can never accept you, and they can never say, okay, this is who you are. You can practice their religion, whether it's Islam, Christianity, it's your right. But you can never be them. So, and the problem we've got in Africa is that the democracy that we are practicing, we have refused to understand, expatiate on it and infusing our traditional heritage into this democracy. That is why it's not working today. We have refused to imbibe the fact that we are Africans. We must, make sure that we innovate to the extent that our traditional heritage is infused into our practices. That is why we are not getting it right today. That is why religious leaders play on the intelligence of good people and the intelligence of wise, educated people, using religion as a tool. You see, cultural heritage in Britain, for instance, Britain, they are the oldest colonists in the whole world. Cultural heritage and tradition, they don't joke with it. If you are into health and social care, the first thing they ask you when you go to see your GP or your doctor is, where do you come from? What culture do you belong to? And what religion do you practice? They don't play with all these things because they know that it's very, very important to us as a well-being, because it is part of our well-being, therapeutically, mentally, emotionally, or whatever. It plays its own role. Then if we come to how our mind has been battered, that is exactly what we were saying. And in Africa, especially Nigeria, for instance, the traditional ruling council is not just there. We shouldn't keep making these mistakes. Traditional ruling council is not just there for no reason. The traditional ruling council of Nigeria plays a very large role, even larger than what the democratic government are doing. Far larger, the role that they are playing, because they are closer to the people. They are the closest, in short, they are the closest people to the people in the grassroots. That is why when you see traditional rulers participating in, for instance, this kidnapping, I've seen on social media recently traditional rulers from the East participating in kidnapping that have been caught by our security agents. It goes very successful because they know the terrain, they know everywhere, they understand what is going on in the land. And we, the Benis, we listen to our traditional heads. Let me not go. The Oba is just, his level at which the Oba is just too high. I'm talking about the Enigies, the Harens, and the chiefs around, the Odionweres. These are the people that are actually playing role of peace in the land, not the government. The local government council, nobody knows who is a typical Edo man does not know his council chairman. A typical Edo man does not know his councillor, because these people are not relevant in the society. They play no role. The money give it, the resources given to them are exploited for their personal use. The people that are being consulted, or the leaders that are being consulted on daily basis in our land, are traditional rulers and heads of religious councils. That is why you see that Christianity plays a very important role by way of consultation and therapy in the land. because these people are paramount important. The importance of the Oba of Benin in Edo is very, very crucial. A lot of people don't know what is going on right now. You see, laying of curses or praying for whoever that is participating in those things, it's not just a common thing that we are seeing, that we are just saying, oh, why did he not do that? Why did he not do that? People that are of the indigenous of Edo, that are by birth and by naturality, that are from Edo, that are participating in this cultism, kidnapping, and terrorism. Believe it or not, after this course, they are going to back up straight away. Those that are going to be doing it now are those that are foreigners that does not understand what this did, because they won't understand. They are foreigners. You see, the real indigenous that are participating, that are aiding and abetting these kidnappers, from the moment these courses are laid, they are not going to be part of it again, whether you believe it or not. Quote me anywhere. I'm from Edo, purely from Edo. And systematically, 50% this crime has reduced on its own with what the Oba has just done. Listen, Edo is not just, if not the fact that the government of the day has decided to use this Western power to dominate our tradition. Edo is a land whereby if the Oba speaks, it is done, and Oba does not speak negativity. They speak in favor of the land. Why we were on our own before the coming of the Western what do you call it? Western invasion. We open the door and sleep. People sleep outside and wake up in the morning and go straight to job without lock. People go to work and they don't lock the door. In fact, there are houses that there are no doors in Edo, in Great Benin Kingdom, because while I was growing, my grandfather told me that in the old days, when you see money currency on the floor, you don't pick it. You walk away. You just tell an elder that is close there, look at some bunch of money there. It belongs to someone. Can they pick it and give it to a John Wode so that they pass it to the owner? Why? Because there is a tradition that say it is wrong for you to pick what does not belong to you. That is the extent I can explain what our culture is doing. And what this Western culture has done to us can never be forgotten in the land of Edo. For people to say, oh, why is he not insulting the politician? Why is he not? Is there evidence that any politician has stolen money? Is there a clear evidence that politicians are stealing money? Everything is alleged. All is allegation because there's no proof. Anywhere there is proof that someone has stolen money, the Oba can come out and lay curses on that person. But come out with the proof. These kidnappers and others, they have clear proof that they are doing it. So if they lay curses on them, it is very right. So nobody should say tradition has nothing to do. Okay, why was it that President Trump, a religious leader, always gather themselves to pray for President Trump? I've seen it 3-4 times on the screen where religious leader pray for him to do better for America. And why is President Trump fighting straight away those that are working against the Christians all over the world? Christianity is a religion. He's protecting his religion. But we black people, we just say, oh no, why should they do that? Why should they? Somebody was doing fetish things in the march across a Ghana man. People were criticizing him, scrutinizing him. But if it was a pastor that was praying, who would say anything? Please let us learn how to preserve our cultural heritage, our tradition, so that because that is our identity. Let us know how to keep our identity. Thank you very much, Mr. Najawas. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much, Oga Prince Collis, for going deep to educate us when it comes to tradition. I can never talk down on my tradition. I was not brought up to do that. Never, God forbid. I can never. My tradition is my pride. My culture is my pride. But anybody
in it, not doing the right thing, that's the only area I cannot protect. Doesn't matter who you are. If you're my father, you're my mother, whoever you are, I will call you out. I like the statement from Mr. Chris earlier on, saying that Babolo said he will sign a bill or whatever to be executing criminals and kidnappers at the King Square Ring Road. If, for example, our Urbana came out now to say, no, please don't do that. Let's do it our own way. He said he will be the first to call our Oba out. I like that. I like to hear a statement like that. Because this is what me I stand for. If you are doing the right thing, I don't care the title you hold, I will praise you. I don't care if you have money, if you are a nobody. As long as you are doing the right thing, I will praise you. I will sing your praises. But if you are the biggest name ever and you are doing the wrong thing, I will call you out. So that's how it works. So what my Oba did, I support it 100%. But for him not calling out the politicians and all that, please tell me one Oba that have done it in Nigeria. Don't forget that our Obas, I'm not saying the old Obas in Nigeria now, they are on salary. Have you forgotten? From the same government.
And Mr. Elvis, by law, they are under the government of the day.
Yes, yes. But not just the government. Now, this Oyibo mentality, every traditional ruler is under the local government.
Exactly. Local government. So what do you expect them to do?
So, law. So let me finish, So they are under, the payroll of the government, the local government, not even the governor or president, local government. So for them to come out and just be laying costs on specifically calling out politicians and all that, it will be difficult. My stand is this. I want you guys to get my stand right. If you are not laying costs on the politicians that are looting from us, I don't have a problem with that. You don't have to. But when you are associating yourself with them, dining with them, jumping from one corner to another with them, then you lose your respect. And I believe that plight is not just for me, it's a plight for so many Nigerians. Knowing that your Oba is robbing and dining with Satanism, then it becomes a problem. But for him to just come out to say, also somebody left a comment just now that the Oba did not mention anybody's name on the course they laid, which is true. Anybody can be anybody. That was how they laid the course. Right? So, I understand where everybody's coming from. Although I would have been the happiest person if we can have a king that will say, okay, I don't care about whatever that the government is paying me. This is what I stand for. But how are they going to sustain? Where are they going to get their money from? Have you done say any Oba in Nigeria, they go work? They can't sustain. So they are on payroll. Yes, they're on payroll by the same government. So on that area, it will be difficult. So I would rather call out my fellow Nigerian citizens to do more. Our traditional rulers, those of them that is dining with politicians, I also call them out here all the time. But on this aspect, I'm very, very grateful that our Oba lay costs on those people trying to mess up my state. Thank you very much, my people. On this part, I know some of you still have more to say. So I'm going to give 1 hour we are not much on the panel, but I'm giving 1 hour for everybody on the panel to talk, within yourselves. I don't know who's managing it, but just speak within yourself 1 hour. Anybody that comes in will join that 1 hour. I'm not increasing it, just 1 hour. Thank you very much, my people. I'd like us to go straight to the first person again. Then I'm not stopping him. You people cannot take it from there, which is Mr. Alabo. Thank you, sir.
Alabo don't do.
Yeah, the Prince Collins, just continue now. If you finish, you call the next person.
Okay. Just let me quickly. It's Mr. Odua then. Let me call Mr. Odua so that I can.
You can ask Mr. Odua first, yes.
Yeah, Mr. Odua, you carry on.
Mr. Odua not still available.
Okay, Mr. Odua not doing. And I mean, Chris, I mean, you know.
I'm here.
Okay,
I do want you reduce that 1 hour now to 20 minutes. So.
Yeah,
it's just because I plug my phone with charging. That is why.
No, be like, and are you Oga do what you talk to us?
But I thank everybody. I thank everybody. You see, by my Christ, I beg, if they talk like that, you now advanced person. Even though person they measure your name, let the person measure your name. Tell us no problem. It's just like I want to give a sample of one of these things I found today in Facebook. One of my Eastern brother. He said he's from I think I didn't call his father's name. I forget. It's not Ilobi, but his father's.
Mr. Odua, let me respond to this comment quickly. Nat Oje Ebulu, if I pronounce your name properly, he said people are going to the moon, building missiles, nuclear weapons, drones, and intercontinental ballistic missiles. We are here defending Juju as our national security option in 2026. Kudos. Okay, let me come on that. Nobody in Nigeria can build missile, so don't be calling. We never get a leader wey go take us build our bread to that area. If you know, so you sabi do and come Nigeria, come teach us. We don't know how to do all those things. Then 2, no matter how Nigeria will become so developed, my tradition can never be thrown away. Have that in mind. Yes, if you want to talk about the Western world, now all of us for grow. We understand how it be. They don't joke with their tradition as well. It's just that they know how they augment their own and navigate it. Simple. They don't joke with they have tradition. So if now that one they want to make with your way, never. My tradition is my tradition. Then 3, we're in postmodernism. Yes, we're supposed to have a leader that have a way to tackle. That's supposed to have a way to tackle insecurity and all that. Unfortunately, we don't have right now, my brother. Whoever is behind that, we don't have. It's not there. Error there. No, it's not nowhere. So you have to use what you have right now to protect yourself. So that's it. If you get anything, protect yourself for now. We don't have a leader that want to protect us. All of them are protecting themselves. Our first lady told us the other day, say, make go this fry akara. Instead of them to take the reactions of Nigerians very, very seriously, the husband now is not calling his wife, the first lady of Nigeria, as Ija Akara.
Thank you so much. Even make fun of it.
So what are you saying? They don't take us serious. So what are you not saying? So please, let's get this straight. My tradition, I don't know about you. If you don't wear your tradition, tell it. It's okay. Good luck. But my own, never. It can never be thrown away. Never. Thank you. So Doa, thank you, sir.
Sorry,
thank you very much.
There's no relationship. There's no relationship between tradition and scientific innovations. That's an error. That statement is an error.
See,
thank you,
Prince Collins. Continue.
Nigwa. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mr. Dua, carry on, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Baba Christ, so as I was saying, I want to make a parable of what I experienced. From one of my brother from Iyere family. So there was a statement he heard, he provoked him. When I read it, I laughed. I said, oh, this is still a small boy. But to him, he's an advanced person. I'm a dope person, but I'm putting myself now Mason. I'm not a do Mason now. When I read it, I said, me as an Esan person, I'm very proud. If you call me Esan or sign, I will be very proud to say yes, we Esan or sign with him. Because it's a pride of the Esan people. That is why you will see it in Babonemi. You cannot sit down and do Babonemi. You must sign before you're able to do Babonemi. That is a pride. And it's a pride of Edo State today. It's a pride of Edo people today that we have exercise that the entire Nigeria cannot compete with, apart from the Edo people. So that is the number one. Then number two of it, you get angry. Then, as an Esan man that I am, that Oha, you call Oha that time, if my people did not go and occupy it, if God did not bring our ancestors to enter there to stand like that, maybe it was Fulani that will have occupied it today. And today is no longer Oha. It has become town. It has become township.
Nothing love Kiwi, I mean.
It has become township. So why must I be angry when you call me, say, I sound like her? It's no longer Oha. Come and show me the Oha there. It is township. We have Boma town, we have Romi town, we have Biaja town, we have different towns. So we should be proud to say, yes, that our son, there is nobody that can sound like that. So that is that. So, Baba Christ, when something, no, don't just shake along, don't shake the table so that the palm wine we will want to drink or the ogoro should not go and throw away. As you see, at the end of the day, everything goes away. Even person want to measure your name, let him measure your name after everything. You can put everything, that hot soup, you can put on the yam and swallow it. So anyway, as we are still saying, you see, Nigeria and Bajabia Mila, what do they call them? He has shown that we need to wake up from our sleep. Because if we did not wake up from our sleep, this one we are just experiencing now is just a child play. They say it's a tip of the iceberg. That is it. Because their wife was able to advise Nigerians to go and fry akara and a kuli kuli to go and be selling that. As empowerment, we give you 10,000. And they donate trillions. Where do they produce trillion from? Which company do they open? What things they have manufactured to have trillion? Even this man that have Google, we don't even tell people he donate trillion. Or the one that have Amazon. But our own, you just common senator, is telling you donate trillion. So, and now the office that doesn't exist, they are calling it first lady. They are packing the security who could not bring out our people, our children, your kidnappers' hand. They will pack all of them along with Tinubu. The reason that security are following all these people tightly that way is because their way are not genuine. They know that they doesn't have the mandate of the people. They know that their way entering there are evil. That is why. Because here in Italy, what you will call governor, he will live upstairs. Ordinary Italian will be under the ground of his house, will be the downstairs. So when you see your governor, you great money, good money, your governor will ride bicycle. You go to work, come back from work, he will ride bicycle on the street. You and him will enter the same train. But in Nigeria, you will see everywhere, not to talk of the president. They say person insult president. He not insult, he call his real name. Say he's a thief. They carry DSS that could not rescue our children in Oyo, went and dragged him in the court. In France, president, they were throwing him with orange. Did you see? Nigeria will tell you they have democracy. No. What Nigeria have is monarchy. Monarchy. That is what Nigeria are practicing. When you cannot do with your monarch attitude, then you call it democracy. Look at the way, according to them, they are passing law here and there now without even debating it. State police, 2 days. Borrow money, 2 days. Who know the next thing they want to create? They want to ask for again. That will even be one day. So, ANEC, now, nobody even know if they will say change the beavers. They will just change it in 3 days. So, we Nigerians, one thing I love is there was one brother they interview in Shehu Kimbaloni interview him. He talked about this fraudulent. He said the oppositions, they are not doing anything. He said because this kind of people will have just the ground running by coming out en masse to shake the Nigeria foundation with all these kind of evils that are happening. If we were to beat Tinubu, if we hold Jota and begin to let people know that this thing happened, go and thank government to the Buhari, we do this, they will come out. But this is our opposition, whether ADCU, whether NNPPU, whether APCU, whether AACU, whatever you call them, we are not seeing them on the street. And even South Africa will have been the best option. It was opportunity. God has bring opportunity for Nigeria to occupy the street and said, if South Africa can pursue us in our country, in their country, to say, go and fix your country. And it is because you people are not doing us well. That is why we go to South Africa. Because the South Africa said, you have everything more than us. And Nigeria said, we are the big giant in Africa. But the giant, our children cannot even feed like ants. Not even feed fatter than the giant children. And all of the children, they are afraid to talk to their caretakers, to what they call government. The people who they entrust us, okay, with you, you can do something for us. With you, this Nigeria are afraid to talk to them. And God is trying to give us opportunity that will enable us to match and match, because that is what they call it in South Africa. Match and match and demand that. Because what we are seeing now, ANEC is carrying Potter, making sure that people who will now come to vote, they will not see their names. Where they vote before, they will not see their names. ANEC is doing it now. It happened in Abuja, it happened in Ekiti. So if they test run it now and they see that nobody talk, and that is what people are going to experience in the 2027. Now they said they have ghosts. They have ghosts that collect PVC. If ghosts collect PVC, does it mean that they are going to vote? Is it not the person that this thing capture that need to vote? Why are you not telling us that it's the ghost that collect PVC? So people need to want ANEC down now, because if not, they will still do us wayo, and the court will tell you it is only ANEC that have right to call election. If we did not want them down, my dear, people will cry. I'm telling you, because nearly cannot kill a bear according to what they talk in English. Nearly doesn't kill a bear. You can see Umwahi. Umwahi said he's the one that want to debate is on the ballot. I never know any party. I did not know the party that Umwahi name we have found in the ballot. So these are the people that we do wayo in with landlord of Abuja who destroyed River State. These people will do wayo.
Finish up, sir.
Until we wake up now, because now let's wake up and give money ahead. Because I see Obasanjo, we are telling Nigeria that he should tell that story to ANEC and judges so that they make sure they do good things for Nigeria not to burn in their hand. Obasanjo should send a message to ANEC and the court, because it's like that message he said he read. It is true, that vision is coming out. So he should help us protect it, not to come to reality. Thank you, Mr. Njawa. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Oga Chris. Yeah, go ahead, Abi.
No, now you the coordinator. They can't talk first.
Okay, just calm down. Okay. Hey, you talk.
Give us our mandate, don't come. So if they share the time, you remember, say, give us our mandate there. Well, for me, I think saying, like, what happened this evening, there's really no issue there. I think the issue is that we are missing up different issues. We're missing up different issues because I don't say, well, see, this thing are just tradition. It's not stopping the governor from doing whatever the governor want to do. That's for that. And then not Ojebalu. You see, I don't really understand what your argument be. Tradition no stop science. They talk about so and so airbus or all those kini. That shows you are scientifically oriented. See, from secondary school science, if we take physics for example, if we take Archimedes principle, yeah. Imagine then teach Archimedes principle with Benin language, with English, with Yoruba, with Hausa, with Igbo. Those are the kind of things we are talking about. Or if you take biology, for example, they teach osmosis and diffusion, cell replication. They teach all those things with Benin language. Imagine the kind of understanding we people forget. Or take chemistry, for example, Charles law, Gay-Lussac's law, all those numerous laws for chemistry. If they teach all those things for your local language, if you go to literature, Shakespeare and the rest, then teach them with our own local language. You know where we for don't reach? Your language and everything. People they talk about tradition. I don't know, people will just dey look and like say tradition means say you go to serve juju or anything like that. That's not it. Tradition is knowing who you are. And once your language is lost, forget it. So those are the kind of things we are talking about. And I make it's difficult to manufacture things, to go to moon, to do all these things. Some of the time, the laws governing these things, they are even lost in our comprehension of English language. But imagine Newton's law of motion, first, second, and third laws. Imagine if my Benin and teach people all those things. People will understand those things better. Because most people when they see for school, say, this one I don't do science, so make it go art or make it. No, that's not actually the thing. You see the difficulty where people even they get. Now the English language to even understand properly what is being taught. And if you must know, this theory they call civilization, those ones now modification of their own traditions, now be that. A modification of their tradition. So having said all those, there's nothing stopping any person from using orthodox means to look for solutions to contemporary problems. DNA, astrophysics, everything possible, everything science. Nothing stopping any person from doing that. You know. But these issues, they must be separated by all means possible. They must be separated. It's just a call, a wake-up call, a renaissance, especially for Africa. We have to understand who we are. Because the question we ask ourselves in the first place, before all these Oyibo people come, were we not already having some form of science? We were already doing. We already know how to live clean life. We already know that you have to bake, you have to cook your food, have to preserve our food in the little way we can. And there was room for improvement. So you know, just we come throw everything away like that. So that's what the argument was about. Now back to politics. To be honest, I felt talk this thing yesterday. I don't know why the focus is on Bajabia Mila. It means say we don't understand the gravity of what these people do. Only Baja cannot do that by himself. He alone cannot do that by himself. Think I did bedroom in the shower that time we give us our mandate. Was telling you how your number well, somebody with them pursue from US, pursue him as a criminal. He can't be the fourth most powerful person for our country. I just did hear the laugh, only me. That is how bastardized our system is. So that kind of person come now, we can't still make him. We even allow him enter our politics. Fair be member House of Rep for many years. And at the end of the day, before anything,
Not the same member, speaker.
No, if I be member as half of House of Rep before it can become speaker, and I make me say the fourth person in the country. The fourth person, straight from criminal. The governor of Ogun State, Dakpo. Everybody know him. The same fraud. Came back, became the governor. There are many like that. Even if maybe we even leave all those one. Your number one man, the person where they rule our country. No what they call him. Even let's assume say okay, no wahala, but the most important thing is that he forfeited over $400,000 to the FBI, to the government of the US for drug-related offenses. So that is how bad it is. See, when Tinubu was elected then, do you know how they reported it in Denmark? Because that time I was in Denmark. They write, say, Nigeria has elected a drug baron as its president. That was how it was reported.
Yeah, 1 minute more, sir.
Yeah, that was how it was reported. Because everywhere in the bus, everywhere, newspaper, everywhere, free of charge, everybody read. So the whole idea be say that Baja need to come to that matter. Baja Biamila, he cannot pull that alone by himself. It's a systemic thing. The question should now even be how many more of those such SPVs are in existence? And who are the other people involved? Like give us our mandate. Maybe we know say this other man, something happened to them because now only one remain to confess all of them. So well, Prince Collins, thank you. I would say I'll still get time for this 1 hour. Thank you very much.
Yeah, give us a mandate. Are you ready?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Well, thank you very much. Honestly, there is no much to say other than we just look for how to put our heads together and just rescue our country. Mr. Peter Gregory alone cannot do it. We have to rally behind him. At least it is what these guys release that we know. We even know what they are doing that they are not releasing to us. Nigeria is a criminal country, and now you have criminals that are on the government ruling the nation. But Nigerians, whether you believe it or yes, one day we just continue to grow and to grow and to grow, and we just hope that one day things will get better. But with all this charade and these guys in power, I don't think there's anything that we can expect from them. Imagine the wife of a president coming out talking about kuli kuli and fried granules, fried corn, and all that. And the man came and called his wife and said, "Yeah, lakara, what you're just joking with Nigerians. These guys are just making fun of us. Your wife disrespected Nigerians, called them names, and you, the husband, Amen. Came out and you can, man. Nigerians, we have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. These guys are just dealing with us in everywhere. These guys they don't have mercy on Nigerians. They don't have mercy on Nigerians. They're just dealing with Nigerians anyhow. That's why Nigerians must arise and get their country back. No nation on the face of the earth is built to run like this. This is evil. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. God give us our Monday. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate. It's Mr. Labo Dena.
Sorry, I tried to make this woman sleep. Mona, go ahead here. Before she go, they shout inside when they talk.
Okay. So, all right. So, well, have you muted, sir? Okay. So, yeah, all said rightly. I think for me, I am not. Nothing is new to me in this present government because in the first place we didn't vote him in. He hijacked it. He took it and packaged it and ran away with it. According to him, he did what he said he was going to do. The election was still going on when the NHMR gave him a certificate of return. So we didn't vote him there. So those that voted him there, he's loyal to them. They are the people like all these staff, chief of staff, and those surrounding him are those ones that put him there. So they are the one that he is loyal to. When in a democratic society, when your vote, gets in your leader, the leader is loyal to you. But when the leader, disenfranchise you and force himself into power, he has no regard for you in any way. So if we look at the whole thing, if we ask ourselves, why is this government not able to call out the state governors, for instance, and the local government chairman as the executive arm of government, by way of structure, he is the head of the executive arm of government, and he, according to them, that they took away fuel subsidy so that we can have more money in the system for development and to build the society in a way that everybody will benefit from the subsidy. At the end of the day, according to the federal executive, they are disbursing the income that comes out of the subsidy to the state governors. Why are they not calling them to order? Why are they not asking them what they are doing with the resources? Why are they not, why is the government not coming out with any strategies to say, okay, yes, we are going to either celebrate or deal with any state governor that is not performing? Why are we not having this kind of thing? Because they are complicit. They can't call anybody to order because they are complicit. I remember those days when Obasanjo was in power. Obasanjo was calling out state governors directly. Edo State was a good example. He was calling out Lucky Munedio then. What have you done with the money that is being given to you? The allocation that is given to you on monthly basis, what are you doing with it? He will travel down. He traveled down to the state to come and see what the governor have done. That was when the governor started, when he was preparing for the travel, for the traveling. That was when our governor, Lucky Munedio, national governor, according to him that time, started running up and down, renovating a Penty Stadium, doing all sort of things to show to him, went to post office and started painting the new Nigeria post office at Ring Road, cleaning Ring Road, so that the president will see things. When he came, OBJ came, asked him directly that you are celebrating your father's birthday in Asia. Those that are using government money to celebrate their father's birthday in Asia, they will soon tell us what they are doing with the money. This is the kind of action president that we want. Agbado himself is just there. He doesn't even know. He's not as strong as he was when he was in Lagos. That was about 30 years ago. Now he's just surviving. The little strength he has now is just for him to survive on daily basis. What is happening in the government, he doesn't even know. It's just to take care of himself and his mental health. That is what he's doing there. The same thing Buhari came to do. They were looting on his behalf, wasting all the resources. He didn't even know what is happening. He was running up and down from hospital to hospital, from admission to admission. That is where we found ourselves, African leaders, sick people. That the presidency has become a sick bed for old nuisance. For them to go and start using our money to take care of themselves and forget about what the taxpayers need. We don't have light, we don't have water, we don't have roads, we don't have hospital, there's no food, there's no security, and they are saying that they are trying. Then the senseless Senate president is who is standing on the mandate of the executive, a legislative leader that is standing on the mandate of the executive. He said that the president is trying, that they are seeing all what he's doing. You are seeing all what he's doing because you are gaining from the system. Nothing is coming out. Senators are not talking. The House of Reps, they are not saying anything. They are not able to call the executive. The House of Reps are made to checkmate the legislative arm of government, are made to checkmate the executive arm of government. But here you see the leaders of our legislature coming out to sing our mandate with us. It's a shame to somebody like Senate President Akpabio. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to people like that in our system, to have people like that in any system at all. So now the same problem we have. Why are the bandits still confident that they are doing what they are doing confidently and they don't even care? Do you guys know that in the areas where we have, in fact, about 25% of the north is being controlled by bandits. Taxpayers are paying money to bandits before they go to farm. The bandit has become community leaders in those areas, and the structure of government is actually there. And these same areas have local government council chairmen, have senators, members of House of Reps. They are in Abuja collecting the money. They are even happy that there is no peace in those areas because they just collect free money and use it for themselves. Is that the system? Is that way we call a country? Nigeria has ceased to exist 10 years ago, but we are just managing because the geographical location is still there for people to be running up and down. A place where you cannot guarantee the safety of even a child. The most vulnerable person in society, his life his or her life cannot be guaranteed. Whereby the government owns the responsibility to provide security for the people. That's the primary aim of the government. They cannot even provide that. We can't get water through the government. You have to sing ball. If you are sick, you have to use your money to go to the hospital. If you have no money to consult private professionals, the person will buy for nothing. Even if you have money, it's not even guaranteed that you will have the kind of quality attention that you need, because those people, nobody checkmate them. They do what they like. They can take your money and still let you go. People are unlikely orders for no reason. Then you say this system will work. No, it's not going to work. What we are seeing right now, in fact, this very government is the worst government Nigeria has ever experienced. A government that allocated 200-something billion for health, and only 35 million was disbursed. Is that not be Juju be that one? I don't understand. Then people will still be saying, oh, there is hope in this government. There is hope where? Hope where? You can even see what they are doing. Anywhere Peter Obi goes, they go and deregister the party. They want to make sure it's not existing. That's the way they did it in Lagos for 20-something years. They didn't allow other people to exist. Any government that is in fact, Ambode came because Ambode didn't listen to them. They frustrated Ambode for his second tenure. They didn't allow him to go close. They dealt with him, beat his boys publicly, disgrace him. He ran away. If you are not loyal to Agbado, your own is finished. And it is these same people, this Bajabia, Mila, and Co, that are running up and down with him. Those that are loyal to him, people like the governor he handed over to former governor, what's his name? I can't remember his name now. The one that took over Fashola.
Is it Fashola?
Fashola. Because Fashola was loyal. Now Fashola is the best governor that has ever reigned in Lagos because he was loyal for 8 years. That's why he existed. This one that is there now, he's been loyal. The only little thing he wanted to do, they cut him and they withdraw him back. In fact, if you are not loyal in Lagos, you are finished. That is the kind of government they've been running, and that's the government they are running this nation now. All these Lagos boys, they've hold Nigeria to ransom, wasting resources for nothing. They don't care. People are buying every day. People are just, look at what is happening in Lagos. Look at the way erosion has messed up Lagos right now. Just little rain, people cannot go. Surprisingly, I saw in the social media, some people were inside the water, bathing, playing music and smoking weed and everything, which means they are so happy in the poverty that the present government have put them. So tell me, how can you fight for those kind of people? You will go there tomorrow and tell those kind of people that this is what you have to do. They will even deal with you and give you to the evil government. People that are happy in that kind of suffering, having their bath in dirty, water that cannot be even, if you touch your skin, that kind of water, once it touches your skin, touches your skin, you are finishing. You know if you get better health again. People they inside they bath, they smoke, they dance. Pregnant women they jump up and down for inside the water. God forbid bad thing. How the kind of system want to change? This kind of system, how you want to change things? How you want to change things? Before you know now, this issue of Bajabi Amila and 1.3 billion will just go away. They'll bring another story. We'll forget about that one. We'll start talking about another one. That's the country we are. But I think the good thing is that it's going to touch all of us. Nobody will run away. At the end of the day, even if their children are not in that land, but they will end up not having anywhere to tap resources, and they will come and join those in the Western world and do the same thing that we are doing. Look at what South Africa is doing to Nigerians. To even lift Nigerians that want to come home became an issue for Nigeria as a government. Nigeria government could not lift them. It has to be a big problem for them to just lift our citizens away from South Africa. They were at the airport sleeping, falling sick. Children were falling ill, and the whole thing was just like a joke. Why would they take advantage of us? There's a parable in Benin that says that if you have a cup and you don't maintain the cup, other people will misuse the same cup for you. Because the cup that you used to drink water that you put in your mouth, if you don't clean it up, people will mess it up for you. So that's the system we are. It's a pity if we begin to talk about Nigeria, we must keep talking and talking and talking till the next day. It will end. But the only thing I see is that this 2027 should be our last option to take the country back, whether they like it or not. If they ring this election, the whole Nigeria should rise up against them and will take the country back. Until we do that, nothing is going to sort itself out. Insurgency is going to keep increasing. Criminality is going to be the order of the day, and bad governance is going to be an issue that we keep, innovating, because it's what you have that you innovate on. Nigeria is innovating based on criminality that we have on ground. That's why you see the system getting worse today. There's no amount of prayer. It's not a matter of whatever. We must rise up, just as every other nation will rise up. South Africans, whether they are doing it right or wrong, they are rising up for their country. They are waking up to tell the people that this is what we want. We own South Africa. That's the way it is. South Africans can, if South Africans can rise and say, okay, yes, this is what we want, whether they are doing it rightly or wrongly. But the fact is that they are rising up. You see the Zulu, they brought out their cultural heritage and tradition to display to the whole world. And some people are here saying that, oh, this culture, this is not that. We saw what is happening in South Africa right now, the kind of dress and attires that they are coming out with. The kind of traditional attires they are coming out with. That's to tell you that, yes, this is indigenous South Africans. These are culture, these are heritage, these are dignity. That's the way Nigeria should rise up. So let 2027 be the time that we're waiting for. And none of us should escape this time. We should all rise up and make sure that this criminality come to an end, whether they like it or not. Thank you very much. If anybody is going to speak, let someone else come in.
I think it's supposed to be Paudua. If he's not there, maybe I can continue. Paudua. Since Paudua is not available. What about our Dream Nation? You don't have available. Okay. So, Prince Collins, may I talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, well, Prince Collins, you want this laughing person for you. You say that now waiting we get now we go innovate on. So we go to innovate on the criminality, Abby.
Exactly. Well, now what did they grant now?
Well, as funny as it sounds, then that's actually what we've been doing. Because if you say every year, every election cycle, the way we did it still election is getting worse and worse and worse and worse. The way they are doing it. So unfortunately, it's going to continue. Now, when they talk about one party state, if they talk about one party state, it's not every time. If you say one party state, it's not every time that the country will just make a law and you don't have only one political party. No, it's not every time. In the situation we are currently facing in our country now, one party state is coming. And the way it's going to come, it's going to be very, very subtle. People are not going to know that they are dealing with one party state. And it has already started. It begins by the government in power. It has started. Yeah. The government in power, first of all, it weakens all other institutions. And the key two institutions the government can weaken are the judiciary and the legislature. Well, those broad-based. Now, institution under the legislature, institution under the judiciary, look at what they are doing with National Judicial Council, taking over everything. They determine who goes to the Court of Appeal. They determine who goes to the High Court. Wike building houses for judges. Doing all these things, giving judges incentives left, right, and center. Effectively, any judge that wants to act otherwise, they have their file, just like Buhari did in his time. Even that time, they even go break houses, they remove judges, remove Chief Justice of the Federation with a fiat. So that's the kind of things we are facing. We talk about the legislature. That one is captured also. There might not be a definite institution under the legislative arm, but we know the workings of the legislature, how they work. Akpabio now, just look at Akpabio. Which opposition can that one? What credible opposition can Akpabio put forth against the sitting president? Akpabio is looking for survival. Everybody there, they are all looking for survival. So, who talk about Ndume that time? Be like, no, Mashi, I be almost forget. Mashi said, as long as now Ndume be the best senator now. Hey, I laugh. And Mashi, the year again. Ndume, Senator Ndume, the Ogakbata of Boko Haram. Senator Ndume, in your local government for Borno State, he never reached out for how many years? It's part of the local government. Yeah. It don't pass 10 years or there, but never reach out. It's part of the local government where you talk about just now. Part of the people in Borno State. In short, many areas in Niger State, like Boko Haram, their flags are there. ISIS, ISWAP, they are paying taxes. The people there paying taxes. And everybody just pretend as if nothing, saying a normal thing. That Borno State, so Ndume State.
And Udome, they Abuja, they collect senator money.
I surprised. No be him be. I surprised what Marsha is saying. I be the best senator now. Ndume na even be chairman Senate committee on army.
That's we not get, so we never go as well. Very long time. Nigeria is a joke.
All through Buhari time, I be chairman Senate committee on defense, and in the day we Burutai, not be them they do oversight for Burutai. They Burutai take all the funds to the extent they want build the what they call them, this school for navy. Then go build them for north where river not there, ocean not there. Wasn't Ndume not?
Yeah, just imagine.
No be that same Ndume because I surprised when one of the panelists saying I be the best. Because now that one be their work. Now they're supposed to stop Burutai. Say, no, this thing is not possible. Three institution where that man built, chief of army staff, all of them are for the north. Three. Okay, even if you know, we don't say they don't like southeast. Maybe we just leave south, come out inside. Why they don't carry one go at least southwest? Army University, now that Borno State, that their village there. Now there they put them. And
Boko Haram they chase them up around there.
Boko Haram they chase them. Boko Haram they chase them. Now be the thing where we they talk now. Now that Ndume you can't tell me say now be your best senator. Well, it's okay. It's just one of those things. So now that one be the thing. I was talking about the institutions. I'll go back to the institutions. See, in a democracy, waiting they sustain democracy actually. It's supposed to be the judiciary, that's the judges and whatever, because now then go checkmate everybody. If executive too overdo, then go checkmate them. Legislator too overdo, then go checkmate them. If the common people too overdo, then go checkmate the common people. But that judiciary now has been bought completely, bought in every sense of it. They don't fit talk, they be toothless. No, toothless bulldog now they call them. About toothless bulldog, complete toothless bulldog. They cannot do anything. So now the country we find ourselves, and you know the funny thing for all this, nobody is talking. Nobody is talking, and nobody will talk. That is how it is. Nobody is talking. Nobody will talk. Because I'm just trying to make a case first, then I'll go to South Africa. Because when they talk about this thing, protest. This South Africa now. The people say, Okoko we Igamama to Boevo. Irrespective of whether we do.
That party boy too correct.
Yeah, irrespective of what they do, whether it good or it bad, or not be that one be the issue now. The issue now be say for them to feel all of them come together. All of them were able to come together and say no, we want to stop this thing, and they achieve it. So it goes to the lesson where we go learn as Nigerians. We say if we come together, say we want to do something,
it go
work. But the thing is, say if we want to tell ourselves the truth, can that ever be possible? Never ever. It will never ever be possible.
Because naturally we are not together.
We want to be together. And Prince Collins, just continue. Give me 2 minutes.
Is it?
I said, may you continue. Just give me 2 minutes.
Okay. So naturally we are not together. The problem we are having in Nigeria is that the creation of Nigeria was not done, by way of due process. We are not consulted. We were joined together by businessmen that call themselves colonial masters. They put us together by force, against our will, against our tradition, against our culture, against our religion, against our personality, against our tribal differences. They did all these things without our consent. So that is why we are where we are, because we are never together. You see, Yoruba person in the position is trying. He want to take everything to himself. If we ever having a government whereby somebody from any region comes and develop his own region, since 1960 by now, Nigeria would have been a paradise. But we have nuisance in government that are also following the way the colonial masters followed, siphoning the resources back home. And they gave the power to us, and we started siphoning resources to the same direction. The same direction. Without fear of favor. So does that mean that it is only Africa that was colonized? Look at where we are. We can't even guarantee 4 years of government. Somebody I was listening to an interview of somebody that came from the presidency, was being interviewed by is it not Okimbaloye? This man was saying that for just 3 years, we should why we're not patient that we are questioning Tinubu's government. Only 3 years. Only 3 years. When you have 4 years as a tenor for a democratic period, 4 years, and somebody has spent 3 years, you are saying it's too early. It is so sad that this is where we are. So sad. And the worst of it all now is that nothing is working out. Everything is upside down. And it just seems as if, oh, that is the way it's supposed to be. If not for the people in diaspora, if not for the diasporas, by now, especially the South, dog for all the chop dog. Dog for all the chop dog. Because the nonsense is too much. Look at the little rain that fell in Lagos the other day. Lagos is something else right now. People want to say that, they'll say it's climate change, it's blah, blah, blah. What are we doing? Are we proactive about climate change? Are we doing anything to make sure that we prevent what is coming or regulate the problem that is going to come in future? No, I want to just take all the resources, take them away, put our kids, put our children in good education in Western world that has been built by Westerners, then come back home and come and see that as if nothing is happening. Tying roads, we think that is the biggest deal. David Umai came out and started making noise. Say that he's tying roads, he's building roads. That's a major achievement. They are borrowing money to tie roads. Borrowing money to tie roads. Tie which roads? Roads to be used by who? By bandits or by citizens? Where bandits does not allow people to go to their farm, you are tying road for them. For who? To bring what products? Is it produce?
We have 6 minutes left. 6 minutes.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Is there anybody that's going to speak before we hand over to Mr. Najawash? Is there anybody that is willing to speak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you don't finish. May I continue?
Yeah. Just continue, my brother. The thing is so sad, man.
Yeah, wait till I want talking. Now that's South Africa. I must paint that story because now that one represent waiting we day here. See, every day, Ghana and Jawas day here. Morning, you go they cut video. Even the one where they don't do finish, go they cut video. If you don't do and finish, continue like that every single day. Every single day. Whereas waiting we for just supposed to do, waiting we supposed to just do simple. If we come out as a group, the way South Africans do them, why can't we achieve what we want to achieve? Why we not go fear achiever? The way South Africa did their own. If we come out as a group like that, we can. But every day we will continue to talk. If we expect say 2027 go come, if you just take on like this, then do it till they want to do, then everybody see. If we not show action now, if we not begin to show these people now, say yes, so we ready. Now so it go be 2027 go come. The best way now to start now, like what's happen, this Badabia Mila something. So I expect by now the opposition they're supposed to take this thing up. They use and they sing.
Straight away. But Amila must be suspended or sacked.
Make people anything like that judgment for Kogi State now. As that judgment you come, opposition. This one won't be time to say, okay, may we see. No. Any small thing where they do, it go lead to protest. Any small thing go lead to protest. once we don't feel achieve that one, any small thing protest, trust me, this government and go change. Trust me, this government must change. Once we don't.
This protest we talk about, so it did very funny. Say the protest where VDM do recently, all the people that call themselves activists, we didn't see any of them there. So
you know, people they criticize the protest.
Is it?
People they criticize us, so they talk and say, not do well, so they talk as if for take do am.
Tell me how Nigeria will take better like this now. tell me how Nigeria will take better. The protest that guy did for the past 10 years, no individual has ever. Would it be 10 years? For the past, in fact, in this present, is it third republic or fourth republic?
Anything they like when they call it republic.
No protest has never been so solid like that with confidence, even to the extent that they chased them. He faced the, at least if other activists has come out with this guy. Oh no, it's so sad. When I after that protest, I said, "Oh, Nigeria don't feel better, sir. Everybody now they are on the fire. Everybody now their own pocket. Now everybody nobody send this country. We are all pretending."
I said, my fear, that's exactly the word, because if you see the way South Africans take command, all of them command as a country.
Everybody command, everybody.
Now that one be the ingredients where we they miss for Nigeria. Where you go see they talk, people go they talk about whether what they call ourselves, they talk this thing, nobody saw you for take one, they not do where.
You not do this one, you don't criticize them. Then you see the other one, fella picking that one they talk say the one when I do for 2020 for Tollgate. Now you know waiting on they happen to cheat everything. These are mad people. These people their head has been battered. All these people.
Yes, I support that one. The only way to get one lady, Madam Rita not there yet today. Now it's Madam Rita till they sing. So okay, 2027 now in the wait, making say it won't be. If not so, we go just make we still rest. Now we say everybody go because now this one will be the last chance.
That's the last chance of brother. That's why me I talk and say even this election. If that this is the way you talk now, you just be like say you come back to waiting at the disease is there. Person where they love Nigeria, no, they will not even let this election even take place. If we not even reach, we forget to stop us since last year. We don't protest no election until ANE go do the right thing. Even our principal, I suppose we will lead that kind of thing. If not that one, if you do, everybody, all this will just come together, call all these activists together, call all of them. No election until this kind of disease is done. Then I like so they go. I don't understand the election where they go now. Election where they don't even ring. They don't ring and finish.
Cooperation all day between if they want to do that protest now. Trust maybe now one part of the country now go involved. The other part, maybe where Tinubu come from, Tinubu people, and the protest not go too strong for them. Not be now so it still be if Easterners still be president, now still the same thing. If somebody South still be president, now still the same. In short, me I even suspect now South go worse pass. Because
over worse, now worse pass.
They go even say, the first person where we put them after they take remove them. So you still want to join them protest? This one.
Sentiment will come.
If Eastern enter, they will say, the first time where Eastern be president, so you see the problem. You see that's
a big problem. We are not together. It's better. I think the solution is just what Nnamdi Kanu is saying.
Yeah, that's what he has to say. That's why some of us we must preserve our culture. Because at the end of the day, not only this culture be your identity.
Exactly.
Be that now only person will come from your place now you just be confident say that one are my brother even if you don't know him before. We shouldn't hide away from the truth. But I say we shouldn't be tribal blind, and I completely agree with that. If Nigeria must work, make it work together for everybody. If we must stay together, the rules and regulations of staying together must be very clear. Not be say some section of the country they will be bigger than the law. If something happens,
otherwise we go on our separate ways.
If election come, some people they are completely ruled out of election. Anytime they want to talk about presidency now, all those minor tribes, not just only people from the south, the Jukun people, the Kadara, the Nupe, they don't even consider all those ones. It's either Igbo, it's either not even outside, it's either Fulani, then it's either Yoruba. Finish. Those are the
all right, thank you very much, Mr. Chris, for gracing it to the last minute. I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of us. Those in comment section, I want to say congratulations. Those that have been with us till this moment, God bless you. And I would like to, at this moment, hand over to the CEO of Naija Watch, Oga Naija Watch himself. Mr. Elvis, hand over to you, sir. Okay, you know the
Okay.
you don't see commodity. Okay.
I did.
Oga.com.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much for the time. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. I
Ourselves
appreciate
very well. Thank you.
Well, Wesley, I appreciate you all. This particular broadcast, we are ending it now, but I'm not ending the live because I have a pathetic video that I want to play. But unfortunately, I'm not going to leave submission on it. That's why, because we are going to record it and re-upload it so that you guys can leave a comment later on as a pre-recorded video. But the live continues, just that my panelists cannot contribute to this particular video, because he's going to give me an extensive broadcast. But I just want to play the